Before we begin today's broadcast, we would like to take a moment to thank our supporters on patreon.com/howdyfolks, whose support helps make live streams like this possible. If you want to become a patron supporter, head over to patreon.com/howdyfolks today. And now, without further ado, let's begin the show.
Howdy there, folks. How are y'all doing? My name is Reese, and welcome to another live stream. It's the Thursday night stream, and I've got a story about why we're starting 30 minutes late, and we'll get to that in a moment. We are, of course, today playing the little Jedi game that could, which is actually really good, which is surprising because it's from EA. Haven't played this since Saturday, so I'm a little rusty on the controls. Also, had to burp. These things happen. Muted the mic. We got Hazard with us in the chat. We got another viewer who's not chatting. We just started up, so hopefully some more people will come in as we go. But I did... The Copa is in the title of today's stream for a reason. Because over the last couple of days, I've continued to back up my YouTube videos. I've continued to research the law as it is now, as it is changing, watching videos from various different lawyers on YouTube, trying to learn as much as I could about Copa and what's happening, and I continue to see videos from creators, well-meaning but stupid and uninformed creators, talking about how this is a law from the 1990s, guys. It's been around for years. It's not gonna affect us. It's all about YouTube, who have clearly not realized that the law is changing, and they're just spreading false information. But looking into the law and looking into the lawsuit that Google had and the settlement that they reached with the FTC, something stood out to me, something very strange. The FTC, as part of their settlement with YouTube specifically, everyone keeps saying this is going to apply to all websites, but that's not true. The changes to COPA apply to all websites, but the changes that YouTube are implementing are specific to their settlement with the FTC, which is dumb. They should have never agreed to such a settlement. They should have never agreed to give the FTC any sort of say in how their service runs. What is wrong here? What is going on? Is my live stream freezing for you folks? Let's see. I have something that's going to make you mad. Yes, I've heard short-sighted creators. Okay. I mean, you can say something that makes me mad. That's fine. Let me change my output here, though, just on the off. Because I am currently recording, downloading YouTube videos literally as I speak. And that's probably limiting my bandwidth. So I'm going to just lower it a bit there and hope that this all works out. Please let me know whether or not that improves any. But for those of you who are not aware, YouTube is a freeze big. It should be good now. I lowered it quite a bit. The way YouTube is implementing these changes is if you select that your video is for kids, it disables the targeted advertising. It disables data collection on the video. It complies with COPA, basically. But it also disables comments, alerts, and keeps your video from entering the algorithm. And I was like, well, why? None of that seems necessary for COPA compliance, and I began researching the issue even further, lowering the quality setting again. What the heck is going on here? I'm just going to keep cutting it down until we get like a smooth signal. I might have to go stop the video download, or the downloads in the other room, if this is going to continue to be an issue. And it's back to green with that change. I don't want to go too low, because it does get to a point where it just looks like complete trash. If you go too low with it, but hopefully that helps a bit there. I'm not a lawyer, obviously, I'm no legal expert, but in order to comply with COPA, all you have to do is stop collecting data on a video if a minor is watching it. Comments, alerts, videos being inside of recommended, or being suggested, none of that applies to the COPA. None of that's necessary to comply with the law. So why does that happen when you set a video to 4K? What is the concern that, oh, the comment counts as collecting data? Well, according to YouTube's own terms of service, you have to be 13 years or older to have an account, and an account is required to leave a comment. And so that's not it. You know, this is in case a kid happens upon it, signed in or not. So that doesn't make any sense. Why would you... And then I started to think about it. What is YouTube's bread and butter? What does YouTube as a service exist on? It's not just advertising. We talked about this in an upcoming episode of Tech at Legends. YouTube exists to harvest data. Like they lose money on the whole every year. They don't make a profit, Google. They don't make a profit on YouTube. they keep it alive because the data they harvest benefits them in other areas of the internet. You know, if you watch a lot of videos about Mustangs, and then you go to a random anime forum, and they've got AdSense, you're not going to see anime ads. You're going to see ads for Mustangs because they know what you watched on YouTube, and they're carrying that over. So they keep YouTube running at a loss because it benefits them outside of the platform itself. If you set a video to 4 kids, they don't get to harvest data on that video at all, regardless of who's watching it, which is also stupid. It's all, you should just... I cannot believe they agreed to this settlement. Getting parental consent, like every other website on the internet, is really easy. And the way you get parental consent does not change with the updated terms of COPA. The only thing that really changes with the updated terms of the law is that it's no longer just websites or things targeted at kids, but things that are also attractive to kids. That's why we need to fight COPA. That's why we need to defeat COPAs, because that's completely absurd. But why is YouTube not simply disabling on a video targeted at children? Why are they not simply saying, okay, we're not going to collect data on it and leave it at that? Why take it out of recommended? Why disable alerts? Why disable comments? Why basically kill the video? And it finally hit me earlier today. I realized, and I got really mad. I got really, really angry when I realized why they're doing this. It is to punish content creators who have the audacity to upload videos that YouTube cannot data mine. I can think of no other reason. Maybe I'm wrong on my interpretation of the law. I am not a lawyer, but reading as much as I have and watching as many videos as I have on the subject, it seems like the reason YouTube is disabling alerts and comments and keeping your video out of suggested, recommended, out of the search results has nothing to do with COPA compliance, and it is instead there to discourage you from setting your video to for kids. Because with their agreement with the FTC, YouTube is no longer accountable for that. They don't care if you mislabel your video. They want you to label it for adults, and then even if you get it wrong, that doesn't matter, because now they can harvest data off of it, and if there's any sort of compliance issues with the FTC, hey, that's on you. What are you going to do? You going to set your video to kids to avoid that? That's fine. Yeah, we won't collect data on that, but we're also going to punish you for doing that by disabling your comments, disabling alerts, and taking your video out of suggested and recommended and out of the search. We're punishing you for having the audacity to make content that we can't data harvest. That's all, because there's no other reason for it. I've asked, a week ago or so, I asked that, hey, FTC, how you doing? YouTube, listen, why don't you just make a button that says, my content's not for kids, but disable all of the data tracking on my video anyway? Because my concern with labeling all of my videos for kids is that I don't feel like Assassin's Creed is for kids. I don't feel like GTA is for kids. According to the FTC's broadened terms of, kid attractive, then yeah, I have to label them as for kids. But they're not for kids. So we need a middle ground. We need a button that says not for kids, but also disable all of the data monitoring nonsense. And they're not giving us that, and no one's replying to it, no one's suggesting it. I was like, why not? Because that just makes an awful lot of sense. Why? The whole FTC thing is like, creators are benefiting from YouTube collecting data. And I was like, okay, well, I can't tell them to not. Just give me that ability. And they won't do that. And the reason is they don't want to do that. They want to harvest data. And now, Hazard Creeper just posted it right there, the FTC representative at the press conference. It's going to be like shooting fish in a barrel. YouTube's the barrel and the fish are the content creators. Exactly. YouTube has said it's not our responsibility anymore. If you mislabel your content, you get fined. And if you label it for kids to be on the safe side, we don't get to harvest the data, so your video's just not going to exist on the platform. It's going to be there, and if someone happens upon your page, like they manually go to it, they will see your video. But we're not going to push it in the algorithm. We are going to punish you for having the audacity to not make content that we can data mine. And I was just sitting at work today, listening to another lawyer talk about the the weak case, basically, that the FTC has against YouTube creators, because it makes the assumption it's for website operators, and the FTC is saying, yeah, if you have a YouTube page, you're a website operator. Are we? Because a website operator would have the ability to say don't collect data, which YouTube isn't giving us. Or they are, but they're doing it in addition to screwing us over if we select that option. So, what am I going to do? You're so screwed. Well, I'm not giving up hope yet, Hazard Creeper. I'm not screwed yet. We can continue to comment to the FTC until December 9th, so I'm going to keep recommending everyone leave a comment on the FTC's website. Go sign the petition. It's got over 500,000 signees now. Let's check. Let's just do a COPA update. Oh, yeah, okay. I have a tweet that's going viral right now. It's actually the tweet where I recommended that YouTube give us that middle-of-the-road option to say, hey, this isn't for kids, but also just... And now I understand why no one at YouTube is even acknowledging that that's a suggestion that might actually work. It's because they don't want that to be a suggestion that works. They don't want anyone to even think about that, because they don't want you to have videos they can't collect data on. So right now, comments to the FTC, remembering that not all comments are opposed to this. There are child advocacy groups that are trying to support this. 104,000 comments to the FTC. Keep pounding them with comments about how this is absurd, that YouTube content creators can be considered operators when we don't even get to see the data YouTube harvests. And yeah, we may benefit from it with targeted ads, but we can't turn it off unless we also disable a bunch of other features, because YouTube's being, quite honest, they're being pissy about it. So that's 104 comments with the FTC. Change.org petition has, as of right now, stop telling me to share this. Trust me, I've shared this more times than you could possibly know. 562,000. I would love to get this to 1 million. This would be great if we could get this to 1 million. That would be fantastic. And we are going to play Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order here in just a second, I promise. It's open in the background. It's a thing that's going to happen. Look at him. He's doing some stretches. He's getting ready over there. Our good pal. So, we're still fighting. We can still either get a delay and then hopefully have them revise some things, or revise some things ahead of time. I don't think that individual creators should be able to be targeted when we're not the ones collecting data. There is something else interesting. Someone brought this up on a video I was watching. If it is just targeted ads, because everything that the FTC has said is the reason they will target individual creators, in the press conference they said, is because we benefit from YouTube collecting data. Presumably because of the targeted ads. There is a button on YouTube in your channel settings, or I think you can do it on individual videos, where you can disable targeted advertising. All you'll get is the generic ads. What the heck? My Mac has alerts on. So you won't get targeted ads on your video, which are on any of your videos, which would fix that problem. The issue is, if you turn that on, I don't think it stops data collection. It'll still, the person clicks on your video, it'll still note that they watched it and this is something they're interested in. It'll continue to keep an account on them, but it does disable the targeted ads. I don't think YouTube will give us, without extreme pressure, I don't think they're going to give us a button that disables tracking on our videos without also disabling all the other features, because again, it's a punishment. It's not to comply with COPA. I don't believe, to my understanding of the law, that disabling comments and alerts and taking videos out of recommended and search results and all that, I do not believe that is there to comply with COPA. I believe that is there to punish YouTube creators for not making content they can data farm. So, I'm going to continue to fight the FTC until December 9th, or December 10th, whatever. I just saw that Minecraft's December 10th is the new Minecraft update. Yay! That's exciting. So that's the day after we can submit stuff to COPA. So we're going to continue to fight them there. We're going to continue to get this petition signed. We're going to continue to get comments sent to them. And then after that, we're going to turn on YouTube. You know, while the FTC has their debates and they sort through the 100 and some odd thousand comments, they're legally required to read through all of them, I believe. So it might get delayed just on the basis that they need more manpower to read through all of those comments. Leave lengthy comments, detailed comments, be professional, but, you know, I don't throw in expletives if you want to. I can't. You know, just make sure it's not, hey, this is dumb and I hate you. Don't leave comments like that. That doesn't help. Lengthy is good, though. It takes some more time to parse them out. Make them worded in such a way that sentences flow sort of like, it is, comma, in my personal opinion, comma, which is, comma, in my own opinion, comma, very important, comma, that, you know, just, maybe don't do that. Maybe just be clear and concise and to the point. I'm just thinking, you know, if it takes them a long time, they might delay it. And that would be solid. I would love that. In any case, where was I going with that? I can't even remember. Oh, we're turning on YouTube. December 10th. We are going to demand to know why they won't just let us disable targeted advertising. Oh, and tracking and all of that. Because it also, if you label your entire channel as for kids, you can't use, you can't get like the channel, what are they called? Not, like Twitch subscriptions on YouTube, what are they called? Sponsorships? They're disabling that as well. They're like, if you only make kids content, we're putting you out to pasture completely because we're not data farming anything off of you. Hey, how about instead of doing that, you give us the option to opt out of all your data farming and then support us to make revenue in other ways. Super chats. Allow us to use the super chat still. Allow us to do the channel stuff. Allow us to make money in ways that just be honest. Come out. What's Susan Wojciechowski? Come out and just honestly say, yeah, the reason we disable all the other stuff is to punish you for having the audacity to make content we can't data farm. That's all I want. Just a little bit of honesty. Now I am done. My Copa rant is complete, and we're back. And now we're going to rant about EA for a bit, because the reason this stream... Thank you for sticking with me through that, Hazard Creeper, by the way. I'm convinced that that's what it is. There's nothing you can say to change my mind and convince me that, no, actually, they are required to disable all these other things, because I've listened to a bunch of people who are far more informed about the subject than I am, and I've yet to see anything that leads me to actually legitimately believe that they are required to disable comments and things, because that stuff all requires... Okay, super chats? They're disabling super chats on videos that are labeled for kids, or channels that are labeled for kids. To what purpose? You have to be not only 13 years old to create an account to make a super chat, but you also have to have a credit card? That's like a form of adult identification, according to the FTC, is to have someone run a credit card. So,
my friend,
what is this?
Since I left Pagano, I've uncovered more about
Sleaze Pagano?
than I once believed possible.
Okay, you're just gonna leave that sentence at that? Okay, that's fine. That's good. Who just joined? Lucky Lou Dog, you missed my Copa rants. I'm not upset about it, though. Door's locked from the other side. Every door in this game is locked from the other side. Gonna take some deep breaths here. Gonna take some deep breaths. I just want answers. I just want YouTube to be honest with us about why they're doing the things that they're doing, and stop pretending like they're doing it for Copa compliance. Because there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to have a channel membership. You have to have a credit card to do that. You have to have... A parent will be aware at that point. There's no way that a child is getting away with it. Like, it's very clear that they're not doing all of these additional things for Copa compliance. They're doing it to punish you for having the audacity to label content in such a way that they can't data farm off of you. Oh, good. Lucky Lou's also been here from the start. Lucky Lou's been just sitting tight, and he's been waiting for me to stop rambling about Copa so he could say hi as I actually play the video game, and I respect that. So, on a happier note, also, everyone's pouring in now that I've stopped complaining about Copa, which, you know what? I respect. I respect. Maybe I'll put this video up. The beginning of this is a separate rant video. And, not for kids, of course. Have to label it appropriately. Oh, hi there, you. Can we stealth kill? Have we been told how to do— What the Shrek is this thing? Where did it even come from? Oh, wait, no, we fought these before. Okay, good, yeah. I recognize that thing. It came out of nowhere, and it was a surprise! They come out of the holes! They come out of the gosh darn holes! Y'all remember that stupid frog from last time? Oh, no, but Reese, Timmy will steal his mom's credit card because we need to protect Timmy, Reese. Protect Timmy! Yeah, as if any of this actually had to do with children's safety. I wish it did. I wish that was literally legitimately the reason any of this was happening. Okay, the issue here is that this is it's gonna start going again before I ever get on it. I mistimed that real bad. Okay, here we go. This is fine. This is good. We got this. There we go. Let it go. Can we make it? Can we make it? Can we make it? No, 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 no! Oh, we're fine. I thought we were gonna get flung to our demise there. I stopped it too early again. You can't unstop it either. Like once it's stopped like that. Nope. Oh, getting the quick saves in here. Yeah. Alright, so the reason that this took so long to start, I opened Origin, because of course you have to get this game. I bought the game on Steam, but it requires Origin to play on PC. That was just a dumb mistake on my part, but we're dead. And I bought the game on Steam, launched it, it opened up on Origin, and immediately it started downloading updates for every other game that I own in a queue ahead of this one.
Like a problem?
Does it look like a problem? He looks fine. Oh no, he ain't fine. He ain't fine. He's mad. He's killing us. Do a heal. Robot, do a heal. Oh, Shrek me. Okay, no, we're fine. Why don't you give me a scan of that, Fu-Woo, or whatever your name is. So, I waited patiently for all the updates to download because I couldn't pause them, and in Origin you can't rearrange the order in which the updates are going to be downloaded for some reason because I guess it's managed by a bunch of... Well, it's managed by EA, isn't it? That's an insult unto itself. Just say who manages it, and people have an accurate idea in their head of what's going on. Well, that was meant to be like an execution from above, and it didn't work out quite that way, but that's fine. Whoa, no, don't do that. Isn't there a way to, like... Oh, okay, no. Not that. You can't block that. Okay, see, I thought I was about to dodge out of the way of that. Folks, I think we're about to die. I apologize. So, it got to downloading an update for a little game that some of you may have heard entitled... Oh, what is the name of it? What is the Shrekking name? Battlefield 5. Some of you may have heard of it. Very controversial game. This far back, eh? Oh, this is just the spawn point, though. All the lights are still on. Good. And it said that it was downloading the update, but it was not actually downloading the update. It was just frozen on a screen that said 0%. And it wouldn't let me pause it or cancel it. So what I ended up having to do was delete the game. Well, the only reason I have the game is because I got it free with the graphics card. I didn't want Battlefield 5. I don't think anyone wants Battlefield 5. Haven't ever played Battlefield 5. I downloaded it because it came free with my graphics card, and I thought, yeah, that might be a good video. It wouldn't have been. Let's all be honest here. And, okay. Okay, see, now if we were patient, that's what would have happened last time. There we go. So I had to actually delete the game, and then when I reopened Origin... You'll never guess what happened after that. It started downloading the entire game again, but this time it actually let me cancel out. And then it downloaded the update to this game, and now we're streaming, and that's why the stream started so late. We're still going to stop at like 9, because that's like how these streams work, right? Like we have a schedule. We're going to stick by it. But, you know, and we also opened with a big old rant. Maybe we'll go a little bit longer today. Let's see if I can figure out how to fight this thing adequately. Come on, mate. Okay, well, dodging out of the way of it is not the appropriate option. Unless, wait, can't you double tap the dodge button to do a dodge roll? Not that it's helping me right now, mind you. Good gosh. Give me some of that juice. I don't know if I'm competent enough at this game to be playing it on camera. This seems like the kind of game that I might just need to be playing in my own time. You know what I mean? Like, maybe we should just consider the one video I made of this game to be a just a bite, and then just leave it at that, right? And then I can play... I died again! Why are we doing this? Oh, I brought Satisfactory today because I was upset, and it was worth it. Oh, how are you liking that, Lucky Lou? Are you enjoying that game? I really, really like that game. Reese, want to hear... Reese, want to hear what I did in Minecraft today? Yes, I do. I do want to hear that. You got to tell me all about it. And if it involves building Satisfactory in Minecraft, well, congratulations, sir. You made Tekkit. We're all very impressed. Do I have a skill update that I need to be using right now? Is that something I can check on this screen? Other planets? Maybe. Hold on, let me check here. If I go to customization. Oh, this is just where we can do these sorts of things. Oh, yeah, we can change the ship. That's pretty cool. Okay. I think we have to go do it at a pause screen. That's fine, we're not going to do that. Do you reckon we could use the Force to throw that explosion back, and maybe that's what we're doing wrong here? Like, maybe I'm just grossly incompetent? Satisfactory is really fun. Hey, Tramper! Patron supporter Tramper. I don't know why I say that every time you join, when I think everyone in the chat right now is a patron supporter. Hi, patron supporters. How are y'all doing? Thank you for your continued support. As Copa marches forward, and my channel... You know, just in case you guys were wondering... I'm not setting all of my content to 4 kids. I've made a few videos over the last couple of months that are like, you know, oh, a camera review, like I did the SL3 video. That's not going to be set to for kids. The channel isn't going to be set to for kids. It's just all of the gaming content. And I'm working on brainstorming new content ideas that fall very much out of what anyone could considerably conceive as child attractive content. So we can still attract people to the channel and they'll find the backlog of videos. It will be different though, right? Like it just will be different. Bring down that big overhead hit. Don't we have something where we can do like the overhead hit and then an additional hit and it does like a lot of damage? Or we can attack from a distance with the overhead hit or something like that, I think. I believe, maybe. But yeah. Also, you know, me and Jenna, why is that guy glowing? Okay, that did nothing. I don't know why he's glowing. I don't know what that means. Okay, well, I shouldn't have done that. All right, here we go. Let's just kill them all. You know what? Oh, gosh. No. Roll. Take that. Roll. And then jump. And then let's kill this guy now. This has been our problem this whole time. Boom. We're undefeatable now, boys. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? The guy that's got the power to stop me is dead. You're all weak against me. What? How does that make sense? Life, force, and XP restored? Did we level up? What happened there? I've got no idea. But we finally done it. It turns out once you kill the... Oh, look at this. Oh, this is beautiful scenery. Oh, this is a very nice looking game when it's not stuttering. Remember we had issues with the controller last time that were literally causing the game to lock up? Because EA, I guess? I don't know what the actual reason is. I do appreciate that because we're playing on PC. I don't know if it's like this on all the consoles. We are playing with a controller on PC because it recommended it for whatever reason. I've yet to see whether or not this is actually in any way beneficial compared to using a mouse and keyboard, but it did recommend it. And we do get to, like, change literally sort of every setting option. Jump! No! Shrek! Bad mistake! At least it's, you know, restarts you back here fairly close. Here we are. No need to rush it. I thought maybe that one, because it was like moving underneath us as we were standing on it, it might be a situation where it was going to give out on us if we didn't get off of it quickly enough. Yes! All right. I guess now is as good a chance as any to find out whether or not we've actually got some kind of a level up back there when everything was restored.
Good job.
Yeah, it's a villager shrine. It's a real good find. Which direction am I supposed to be going? Because it looks like we can go forward from here, can't we? Yeah, it certainly looks that way. What are my options? Oh, it looks like this up here is locked. So probably no benefit to going up there. Probably locked from the other side if I had to guess. Let's do a save. Let's do a little meditate so we don't have to come back here. Or we don't have to go all the way back when we die. And let's check our skill trees. Skill tree? Because we do have something available here to us. All right, what do we want to go with? Increase our force? What is this one? Cal's defenses are improved, allowing him to take less block stamina damage. I don't block enough for that to be beneficial. We don't have 2 skill points, but that's the overhead slash. Attacking out of a sprint allows Cal to perform a special lightsaber attack. Yeah, I like to sprint. Let's do that. Could be a good time, folks. Y'all can, by all means, definitely give me some feedback on these options that I'm picking. I know I just kind of blitzed through those real quick, but let's do a rest. All right, so all of our enemies have respawned, which is a bit silly. Why can't we just have a day and night cycle? I guess that would shrek up the story pretty badly, wouldn't it? All right, little robot scamp. Let's keep our forward momentum going. I do enjoy having a second game to stream, aside from the Outer Worlds, which I am enjoying. And come on, guys. Oh, no. That looks like a thermal detonator. Although I would like to stream Pokemon too. I'm not going to stream Pokemon until I'm done with Dragon Quest XI's though, which is a game that never ends, I'm starting to realize. It just goes on and on. Not complaining, because I'm enjoying playing it a lot. But, oh, shortcut unlocked, new pathway. Does this just go back up the mountain? Oh, you know what? This is that place we were at earlier. Okay, so we don't have to go all the way around that way again if we want to get over here. That's great, because I died a lot on that path. I don't want to die anymore, guys. Whoa! First of all, Reese, I got your server and finished my 4th skyscraper and added the sky tube to it. Then I realized you whitelisted my second account. to me and Sam filmed a test time lapse of us placing dirt, put it up on the channel. I'm kind of proud that Sam, at the same time, think it sucks because it's my first one, and we filled the area behind my stone wall, barrier between the main base and the secondary area. Well, cool. That's real cool. Be sure to mark that video for kids. Or don't. I'm not a lawyer. You know what? I can't actually give you advice on it. I legally cannot give you advice on how to label it. I can only tell you what I'm doing. I haven't done it yet. Don't make any hasty decisions. Remember, it doesn't go into effect. YouTube's changes to how they'll handle content that's made for kids, like labeled made for kids, goes into effect on December 10th. YouTube's very dumb changes that they made, but the actual law doesn't go into effect until January 1st, and might not go into effect if we can rally together and stop it. Sounds like you had a full day in Minecraft, though. If you're wondering why I made my way up here, it's because I was hoping there might be some hidden treasure, but there doesn't appear to be. Is that guy shooting rockets at me? These rocket guys are a real problem. Can I shoot them back with the Force? Hey, dude! This is a big risk, but we're going to try it. If we eat this rocket. Okay, well, that's not exactly it. But that was pretty handy. You gotta admit that was useful. The ability to freeze them is helpful. You know? I just heard someone say they're gonna get me. Which, you know, not sure if that was a threat or a, you know, like a promise. I'm gonna get you. Oh! Death to you! Death to you as well, you nasty little rodent. I almost said robot. Definitely not what that guy is. Is this a secret passage? No, that's just that's nothing. Saw a dark spot, made an assumption. You see where that gets us.
Got an intruder here.
Hey guys.
Oh great. It's just me then.
Oh, I wasn't even trying to hit him.
I can take you out, no problem.
Yeah, you seem real confident. Actually, you do seem real confident. I want to cautious with you. Oh, that was pretty cool. Oh yeah, we're getting back into the hang of things. You missed things, Blood Elf. You missed my rant. Don't worry, it'll be available to watch later. Oh, there is a Copa Blackout Day. I don't know if y'all saw this, but I think it's on the 26th, it might have been. A lot of creators are just not uploading content or uploading content about Copa. I haven't decided what I'm doing yet because, you know, I've got a pretty rigid schedule for these Tech Legends videos. But what I might end up doing, what I've been leaning toward, is just uploading a blank image and being like, is this what you want to see? Every video marked as, for every video that gets marked as for kids, a child in Indonesia dies. Stop killing Indonesian children. Nah, nothing that dramatic, but you kind of get my drift. What have we here? Oh, we got oh, yeah, there we go. Push him into the... That would have been pretty good. Would have been very Mandalorian. Have you folks watched The Mandalorian? I like it. It's good. Oh, we acquired a skill point for that. Dead villager. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. You find the dead, you get a skill point. What's the Copa Blackout Day? I think it's on the 26th. You might need to double check it. But most content creators who are participating in Copa Blackout Day are either not uploading videos on the day, or...
There's a transport ship leaving the Empire's base.
I heard. They plan to bring Zepho artifacts to Coruscant.
Does that mean?
That the Emperor is interested in Zepho? Maybe.
Interesting. Is there anything we can do about this other than just watch it happen? Well, there's our answer, I guess. Let's head back, because it looked like there was some more stuff to explore over here. It's very cool, and the new episode goes out tomorrow. It does, yeah! Let's obviously not spoil it, because I don't know who all's seen it. But, man, I've really enjoyed what I watched so far. Okay, scan it then, I guess. Is there a way to get this open? Why is it shaking?
Can't push it.
Oh, okay. I guess we haven't unlocked that ability yet. Let's run over here and do a save and maybe grab another skill upgrade. They're pretty liberal with their meditation spots in this game, which I appreciate. Want to talk about it? I don't know. I don't know if I should. If everyone in the chat's seen it or doesn't care about spoilers, then I'm going to talk about it. So comment right now, seen it, or haven't seen it, don't care, or haven't seen it, care. And we'll kind of use that to determine whether or not we're going to talk about it. Let's increase our maximum force. That seems important. Here we go. That's going to unlock a whole new skill tree for us here. What can we get now that we've got our force increased? Nothing. We just have to... Oh, there we go. Holding slow allows Cal to show his target for a longer duration, or slow it for a longer duration. Yeah, I should have gotten that one sooner because I like that. Haven't seen it, don't mind spoilers. I live on the internet, spoilers happen. Haven't seen it, don't care. Okay, all right. So, Mandalorian, right? Episode 1. Directed by Dave Filoni, of course, of the Clone Wars, the man himself, the man, the myth, the legend, cowboy hat wearing Dave Filoni, who was involved at Nickelodeon, actually, to my understanding, working on Avatar: The Last Airbender, when they reached out to him to work on... Oh, right, everyone respawn! Oh, no, I forgot! I forgot everyone would respawn. Oh, I don't know how I didn't realize that. Of course they would. No, okay, we're fine. We're okay. We're gonna survive this. Hey, you. Let's freeze him. Oh, did we just not freeze him? Come on, dude. Sick moves, dude. Dave Filoni actually thought that he was being trolled by the SpongeBob team when he got a call from Lucasfilm asking him if he'd be interested in working on the Clone Wars. The reason is, at the time, the Clone Wars had already come out, right? Like, they already had the Clone Wars TV shorts, the cartoon, by the guy who made Samurai Jack. So, he was like, they've already done a Clone Wars. That's my best Dave Filoni. He was like, they already did a Clone Wars. And he's like, the guy's down the hallway from me, working on SpongeBob or trolling me. But then they brought him in. George Lucas is like, yeah, I want you to head this new project. And so he did, and he made the Clone Wars, and people are like, why isn't he directing Star Wars movies? And the big critics are always like, well, he's never directed anything live action. So, you know, who really wants to put that much faith in him? I do, because he's like the best at directing Star Wars content. Can I even block these back to like any effect? Jeez! Okay, let's do this. There we go. This worked last time, after all. Just gotta get behind him is the only issue. There we go. Give me one of these. Hit me up, bro.
Sure you're still there.
And, well, he finally got his opportunity to direct live action with the first episode. I think he directed 2 episodes. I don't know if it was the first 2. But Dave Filoni definitely directed the first episode of The Mandalorian, which is being produced by Jon Favreau. I don't know if Jon Favreau directed the episodes. One would hope. He directed the original... the very first Iron Man movie. You know, the one that most people seem to think is the best one. And I don't disagree. It's a good movie. Unbound. Drop down. Now, we have a button for drop down, don't we? Oh, I guess we never did bind a button for drop down. What button should be drop down? Yeah, edit controls. Drop. Droid. Push, pull, navigation. Drop. Should it be on jump? Shouldn't be on jump. Should be on X. That makes sense, right? So we drop, and then we go up. Yeah, that checks out to me. That makes sense. We'll do that. So he got his opportunity to direct the first episode of The Mandalorian, and it was so good from the very get-go. So people have been saying like, oh, this show is gonna be like a Western, right? It's gonna be like a spaghetti Western, and it starts up, and that's exactly what it's like, and I love every second of it. You know, it starts off on this ice planet, and they're going after this. He's going after this bounty, and there's some other guys that have beat him to it, and they're like, "Hey, pal, who are you, stranger? We're gonna bully you a bit." And then he beats the crap out of him and closes one of them up in a door, and it's so freaking cool. And then the episode goes on. He gets an offer from a Imperial to go get a Baby Yoda, spoiler alert. And once he gets the Baby Yoda, he can bring it back, and they're going to give him a lot of Beskar, which is what Mandalorians use for their armor. But he's not actually a Mandalorian. He's a foundling, which means he was, like, his parents died, and the Mandalorians found him, and they adopted him. But he's still got to get the Beskar, because now he's, like, an honorary Mandalorian, and he's got to, like, build all of his armor and stuff. And so he takes this job from the Empire to go collect or kill a Baby Yoda, but he doesn't know that it's a Baby Yoda. But then he goes to a desert planet that's not Tatooine or Jakku. It's a different desert planet. There's a lot of those out there. It's also not the one from Episode 2, Geonosis. It's not Geonosis, unfortunately. Wish that it was. That would be nice. You have a little throwback to that. But that doesn't really make any sense for it to be Geonosis, so that doesn't really matter at all. Yeah, there was a big ice walrus thing. There's this cool scene where his bounty's sneaking around in a ship, and then the Mandalorian appears behind him and then shoves him into this thing and freezes him, and it's really cool. And you're like, oh man, this Mandalorian guy, he's so cool. And there's an Imperial troop, or an Imperial like doctor, a scientist fella, who's got a patch on his shoulder, which is the same patch that all of the recruits wear, all the not recruits, but the young clones on in episode 2 on Camino. You can see them all there, the little Daniel Logans all in a row on the computers. They have these little patches on their arm, and for some reason it's the same one that's on the arm of this Imperial scientist who wants Baby Yoda back alive, rather not dead. So what is he going to do with them? We don't know. Maybe he's into cloning. Maybe he wants to clone Baby Yoda, make an army of Baby Yodas. It's not really Baby Yoda. It's just one of Yoda's species, but we don't know what they're called because we've only ever seen 2 other Yodas, Yoda and Yaddle. We don't even know where they're from. Apparently this one's 50 years old, but he's a little baby because they age differently. And then he meets up with it's not IG-88. I think it's IG-11, and he's voiced by Taika Waititi, who directed the best Thor movie, Thor, the third Thor. And then he shoots them in the head because he's going to shoot little Baby Yoda, and he doesn't want little Baby Yoda to die. So he takes little Baby Yoda with him, but then Jawas have stripped his ship for parts, and he's like, can't have that. So he shoots all the Jawas, and he climbs up their sandcrawler, and they zap him off, and he falls into the ground, and Baby Yoda's like, let me heal you. And he's like, I don't like that ET stuff. Puts him back inside of his egg. And then he finds this old man, and the old man goes with him to the Jawas so that they can negotiate. And the Jawas are like, hey, what's your name? And he's like, okay, I'll go get you this egg, and they want this egg. So he takes Baby Yoda with him, and he fights this giant hairy thing that kind of looks like the Reek that Anakin fought in Episode 2, but it's not. It's a big hairy thing. And he's just about to die because the only thing he has left to fight it is this knife. And he, like, pulls out his knife. It's the last thing he's got. He prepares for the attack. The hairy not Reek runs at him, at the last minute, it floats into the air, and you're like, no way! And then it cuts over, and Baby Yoda's inside of his floating carriage, forcing the thing up, and then he stabs it to death, and you're like, wow! And then he takes the egg, and Baby Yoda, who's inside of his floating carriage thing asleep, he gives the eggs to the Jawas, and the Jawas crack it open, and they also got and they start eating the yellow stuff out of it, you know, like the yolk, basically. And it's a metaphor, because what else is in an egg? Baby Yoda. He's in a floating egg-shaped bassinet thing. And it's like, I gave the eggs to the Jawas, and they immediately cracked it open and started eating it. What happens when I give this egg to the Empire? They're going to do all kinds of nasty little experiments on Baby Yoda? Hey, you don't know. So who knows what's coming up? The next episode comes out tomorrow. It ended with him and his old man friend, who's actually not an old man. He's one of those, what are those things called from Episode 5? Oh, it's going to drive me crazy that I can't remember that. They're on Cloud City. They look like little pig people. What are they called? Cloud City little alien men. Ugnaughts! It worked! Yeah, it's the Ugnaughts! So he finds his Ugnaught old man friend, helps him rebuild his ship, and he takes off into space with Baby Yoda, and Baby Yoda kind of wakes up and is like, and you're like, I want merch! But they didn't make, well, they did make merch, but they haven't made it yet. They're making it. They didn't want to make it because they thought it would leak out and it would spoil the end of Episode 1, which is that it's not a 50-year-old man, it's a 50-year-old Baby Yoda! And also, I imagine they would have to put his name or his species on the box, which hasn't been announced yet. So, I mean, what are you going to call that? You can't go to the store and just see Baby Yoda. It's going to be like, well, now we know what's going on. It's got to have a name or something. But anyway, if you're not watching, it's the best Star Wars that's come out of Star Wars in the last Star Wars. All right, let's interact with this thing. Let's see what's going on. I'm sorry. It's so good. We've been doing
To the Emperor's will, we've occupied Zepho, redistributing its inhabitants. This planet has failed to yield significant data or relics for Project Augur. Its electromagnetic winds have rendered the bulk of our mining technology useless. Meanwhile, more stormtroopers lose their lives to dangerous fauna. We will not be able to fulfill our directive here. It is my recommendation that we disband the project and leave a token outpost to keep scavengers from stealing our technology.
Okay, random stormtrooper. I don't know if you have the authority to make such recommendations. We've been doing movie nights, like me, Jenna, Micah, and Brenton. Oh, I thought I said Brenton already, and then I was like, no, wait a minute. I've only said 3 names so far. Something is not quite right. And we're going to watch the other one, but I don't know if we're going to watch it tomorrow because Jenna's got like a wedding coming up. And every time I see a dot, I assume it's something I can go and open. But no, those are just little lights on the canisters, which is cool. I wish my canisters glowed, although I don't know how it would power them. I actually don't like lights that are on batteries. Those irritate me. Oh, no! They just, like, got me in a corner and took me down, man! What could I have done? I was rambling about Star Wars. I was distracted. We gotta go back a ways, though. Now that I'm thinking about it. When was the last time we did a save? Am I gonna have to go fight those? No, they won't respawn. Bad guys won't respawn. It's okay. We do have to go all the way back around, though. That's fine. No, he is back! Shrek. So it does sort of, like, stun him when you block him back, which is good, and then we can force him to completely pause him. Can't believe we have to fight these guys again. That's just like oh, everyone is back. Why is everyone back? That doesn't make any sense. Shrek me. We're gonna be doing this a few times, aren't we? Alright, so we'll block back first, and then that stuns him, and then we freeze him, and then we just smack him. Smack the snot out of him. I hear another guy. Was there another guy? I don't remember there being another guy. Not until we get up to the entrance, there's a guy with a rocket. That guy might be a hassle. Did we ever go this way? Because there was this over here. What was this all about? Oh. Can I get over there? No, this just goes around in a circle. That was pointless. Why did we do that? Why did y'all let me do that? Why didn't someone say something? But anyway, I'm looking forward to the next episode, because there's supposed to be a lady Mandalorian or other bounty hunter who might be coming after. Oh, that's another thing. There's a lot of other bounty hunters who are after Baby Yoda. We don't know why they're after Baby Yoda, but they're after Baby Yoda to kill him, that's for sure. We don't know who's hired them, because presumably not the Empire, because the Empire was like, we'll pay you substantially more if you bring him back alive. So why would all these other bounty hunters be coming after him to kill him? So we don't know. And I'd like to think that they'll have a de-aged Luke Skywalker at some point coming to get Baby Yoda. And then it turns out that Baby Yoda is in the next episode of Star Wars. Star Wars Episode 9, Baby Yoda is fine. Because I guess he'd be a teenager at that point. No, actually, enough time hasn't passed for Baby Yoda to be a teenager, right? Not when you think about it. Because if he's 50 now and he's a baby, you add the 20-some-odd years between episode... or 30, I guess. He's maybe like a toddler at best. Heal up again, mate. Do we have to have this conversation with this robot again? This terminal? We want to kill these guys when we come around this corner. We don't want to die again because that was extremely inconvenient. So let's do this. Oh, good! Perfect timing to get a level up. That's exactly what I wanted to see.
Got a solid guard. You can't beat us.
Bad timing on your part, pal. I always do significantly better, like, the next time around. I think I was just taken off by surprise. I thought there was only one guy out here, and then they jumped me, and it was a real rough time. Give me another lightsaber color. Green is so last century. Oh, I forgot we were green, though. I forgot, that's right. Everything is green now, because we have a green lightsaber. My apologies. Keeps looking at chat. I'm thinking of something to say. Okay, okay. I saw that you said let's do a Let's Watch. I don't know if that would be advisable, because how would that work? Like, we'd all have to be synchronized up. And then, I don't know. I mean, I guess Jen and I could just record like a commentary. That's something. Oh, I see. We can pause them in the Force. Okay. Shrek me. We've Shrek'd this up real bad. Oh, just get off of it. Just get off of it. We'll start over. We're gonna continue to do those commentaries. Did I see the Super Carlin Brothers video on Baby Yoda? I have not yet. I have not yet. I've seen a lot of different theories, though, on what he is. Like, whether or not he's a clone, or whether or not he's a baby, whether or not Yoda and Yaddle got busy. Because here's the thing a lot of people don't understand. It's against the Jedi code for a Jedi to, like, get married, but it's not... or fall in love, but it's not against the Jedi code for Jedis to do the devil's tango, if you will, to... engage in a bit of procreation. And the reason we know this, I'm not sure if this is Legends at this point. This might still actually be canon. But Ki-Adi-Mundi is part of a species that is almost extinct. So once a year he goes and he helps to propagate the species, we'll say. Which is an interesting fact about him. Oh my gosh, what am I supposed to do here besides die? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Somehow we survived that! How did we survive that? Can we jump on top of that thing? Is that possible? Let's try. Definitely cannot. Definitely cannot. Where am I supposed to go from here? Am I supposed to go back some? Hello? Direction's unclear. Looks like we need to get up there somehow. But I don't know how. Yeah, we died. That is how we die. I know we can run up the wall, but I don't think we can gain, like, height while we do that. Yeah, see what I mean? Like, we definitely can run up that wall, though. So there must be, one would assume, a reason for it. I don't know what it would be, though. Yeah, that seemed close. Can you slow the thing? I can slow it, yes, but to what end? Oh. I feel like we need to slow it after it's done this. Okay. You know what? Hold on a second. Yeah, let's do that before we do anything hasty. Can't seem to actually interact with it at that point. Okay, I've got bad timing on this. What I'm trying to do is slow it down as soon as it comes out. Maybe you jump onto it when it's slowed? Maybe so. I need to stop slowing it down right there, though. I can't quite get the height. You see what I mean? But maybe if we run up the wall... Okay, here we go. What if we do this? Yeah, boy! When faced with challenges, we do not back down. What do? We press on. We fight Copa, we fight YouTube, we fight the Star Wars. And we win the Star Wars. We don't have any skill points available. Good. Do a rest. Let's get our stim packs back. We found, I think, earlier on this world, a level up for our stim packs in the previous stream, which is helpful because it's good to not die, you know? It's one of those things that I like. Being alive is pretty good as far as I'm concerned. I mean, it's got its ups and downs for sure, but for the most part, I'm not, like, ready to give up on it. All right, this guy... Okay, see, that's... No, what the heck was that? Okay, so you can only... It looks like you can only slow them down, like, one at a time. Because my goal there was to slow this guy down, but then the other guy was still able to attack me. You can't do nothing. Come on. Oh, that timing. That timing is critical. Also, good to know that they can just shove me off the edge. Ugh, I keep wanting to loot the bodies as well. It's not something we do in this game. This isn't a stab and looter, which is my favorite kind of game. Oof, Reese, have you watched The Dragon Prince on Netflix? Yeah. I didn't delete Netflix. It's still on my phone. I just canceled my subscription because I don't care about anything on there right now. Dragon Prince was a show I watched the first episode of, and I was like, this is pretty good. I might watch the rest of it, but I haven't yet. And I'm probably not going to reactivate Netflix again just to watch it now. Didn't another season come out? What I'll probably end up doing is when the next season of, like, Stranger Things comes out, I'll get it for a month, and then I'll binge watch a bunch of stuff and then cancel it again. And I think that that's probably going to eventually lead to Netflix changing to where they don't have everything on at all times. Like, they might start delisting some of their own content for periods so that you can't just, you know, get on and watch everything. Or they might start doing like Disney Plus is doing and releasing their shows weekly so that you have to be subscribed for a couple of months. Because I'm at a point now where I'm never going to have Netflix at all times ever again because I don't need it at all times. You know? I mean, maybe now that the internet's, or the, oh gosh, get away from me. Now that, you know, we're desperately trying to destroy YouTube and free content on the internet and all that, maybe I'll reactivate Netflix after that, but I'm going to have to give up a real good fight to protect YouTube until then, right? Did I just say trying to destroy Netflix? I meant YouTube. Trying to destroy free content like YouTube. Man, I'm telling you. A lot of people are real worried that this stuff's going to expand to Twitch. And, you know, I'm no legal expert, but the issue is, I don't think Twitch does data collection the way that YouTube does. So the same case can't really be applied to Twitch, because they haven't really violated COPA, to my knowledge, in any way. So I don't think folks need to be worried about Twitch. I am considering... Twitch still has the ability to upload VODs, right? But it's not as, I think, expanded as it should be. And I think that with YouTube in the condition it is in right now, unwilling to work with creators, again, making decisions, it seems, specifically to punish creators who have the audacity to upload kid-related content. I think that Twitch, there is an opportunity right now. There's an opportunity right now for YouTube to get their stuff together, or not YouTube, Twitch, to get their stuff together.
There's a storm up ahead.
Ooh, there is.
Something about it crippled the Empire's equipment.
And actually take on YouTube for videos on demand. Because if you're a gamer right now, the attractiveness of YouTube as a platform is dropping drastically. Whereas Twitch is it's specifically for gaming, and if they would just push a little bit further into investing in the infrastructure for that. I'm an affiliate now. Ads run on my live streams. Ads, I can run them presumably on videos. Twitch. Bring the fight to YouTube. YouTube just had its kneecaps ripped off of their legs. They're crawling around on the ground crying. Now is your chance. You're just watching from the sidelines. Get up and start beating them with a bat. Come on. Take some action. Stand up. And well, if Twitch doesn't, I'm sure Mixer, how sick would that be? If next week Mixer's like, hey, we're now allowing VODs, and those VODs can be monetized, and it's not targeted advertising, it's general advertising, and we have this brand new thing where we're not collecting user data, and they were like, everything YouTube is doing wrong, we're now doing right. I would be on Mixer in a heartbeat, because YouTube feels to me like it is going so far down a corporate route with this. Because really the only people who are safe on YouTube are people like freaking Jimmy Fallon, who can afford to have their lawyers determine what their video is classified as. So, you know what? I digress. YouTube is dead. It's not dead yet. It's not dead yet. It's definitely headed that way, though. Definitely headed that way. Let's do another rest. Do another rest and relaxation here. I feel like I was in the middle of another topic, though. Oh! This is something that I thought about doing going into the new year to sort of help kind of mediate the difficulties we're going to be experiencing with COPPA compliance and whatnot. Twitch has this feature where you can upload a VOD and you can premiere it on Twitch. And when it's being premiered, I think you can run ads, and while people are watching it, there's actually like a live chat. It's sort of like premieres on YouTube, basically, but it's on Twitch. And this is exciting because it means I can premiere my videos, my brand new videos that I make, on a platform where people will actually be notified about it and can all kind of engage with it. And then I can just upload them kind of basically as VODs on YouTube where, if you miss them, you can head over there and watch them. You won't get alerts for them or anything because YouTube's being stupid, but, they'll be up there. But I thought that was pretty cool, and that's something I'm considering. And if I do that, it's going to change the way that I make content, because 15-minute videos aren't going to make good premieres. Like, some people don't get to streams until 15 minutes in. So I can easily see myself, like, expanding the length of my videos to a minimum of 30 minutes and upwards of an hour for, like, every video. And then, premiering them on Twitch when I'm at work and can't stream, it's certainly an option for some people. And then, I'm not sure, I think they stay up forever. It's not like a live stream where, they expire after a while. I'm pretty sure that Twitch still has permanent VODs if you upload them. So, that is something that I'm considering. I'm going to have to take another one of these. This is my last one. Oh, I tried to hit the wrong button there. Oh, that was good. Hi there, you. You don't get ads? Do you use an ad block? Oh, no, that's right. You're a subscriber. Thank you. Thank you. Also, that's another real cool thing, is that, I can get subscribers on Twitch. And I can get sponsors on YouTube, but there's no, benefit to being a sponsor on YouTube at all. Because it doesn't disable ads at all, I don't believe. You have to have, YouTube Premium or whatever it's called now for that, which I have. Why do I have that? If all the content I like on YouTube goes away, like if Arlo is very concerned about his future on YouTube right now, which makes sense because he's a blue puppet who makes Nintendo videos. But if he went away, I would just not have, Arlo and content like that. Not Arlo specifically. Love Arlo, but not Arlo specifically. If all the content that I like watching on YouTube goes away, I'm going to just cancel my YouTube Premium subscription, because what am I going to use it for? I don't need that anymore. Twitch needs to hop on the bandwagon. In addition to having the individual subscriptions, YouTube Premium will die. It will, yeah. And in addition to having the individual subscriptions, have like a channel or like a Twitch-wide subscription thing. That it obviously you can still subscribe to individual creators, but maybe if you have a Twitch sort of general audience subscription for say $15 a month, maybe the individual channel subscriptions cost less, and you know, maybe Twitch creators will still get the same cut. It's just that Twitch will get a smaller cut because they're already getting like that general subscription, right? I'm just throwing out ideas, Twitch. I'm just throwing out ideas on how you can make your platform the next YouTube specifically for gamers, and then maybe expand out from there because, you know, why not? Why not hobbyist Twitch for people who like Legos and dolls who are getting major issues on YouTube now. All right, you. It's me and you again, pal. Don't think I forgot about how this went last time. Why don't you come rush me down here? Why are you glowing? I've yet to figure that out yet. Okay, good. He's down there. Now I'm going to go up here and watch this. Oh, yeah, boy! Yeah, boy! Oh, no, it doesn't even matter. Oh, nicely done. Okay, we did it. Should we go save? I don't actually know how saving works. I don't know if resting saves or just going over the meditation thing saves. We're still unclear about that. So it might not be worth it. If we go back and save, it'll restore all our health, but everyone respawns too. Which, I mean, I guess is useful if we want to... Oh, Shrek, there's another one! Nobody panic! I've got this! I guess I can block these guys. I just didn't think about that. Is there any reason to explore down here? Oh, that looks like a glowy thing on the ground. It's a flower. And some snow. It's nothing. I've wasted my time coming... Oh. Enchanté. I don't speak French. I don't... French? I don't speak French. I don't know what I just said. I do what Creeper does. Put a Reese video in the background. There you go. Just make a 4-hour video. I watch them all. One Minecraft project equals a 14-hour. Hey, there you go. You know what? We don't know that other companies aren't taking advantage of YouTube, because I think a lot of the things that I'm suggesting one cannot simply implement, you know, tomorrow. It's going to take time. Do we want to scan this door so it gets marked for later? Is that how that works? Apparently not. So we don't know. Twitch may be working on something. Mixer may be working on something. They may also be... I think a lot of companies right now are reviewing their implementation of COPPA compliance and making sure that they're sort of in lockstep. But, I mean, take something like Twitter, for example. If you create an account on Twitter when you're 11 years old, and then 10 years later, 21 years old, if they find out you were under 13 when you made your account, it doesn't matter how old you are now, they terminate your account. You know, they're very, very strict. And did you guys know that all you need to do to be compliant with COPPA is get parental consent? Like, you don't have to not collect data. You can get parental consent. And there is... I'm not a lawyer. But I was listening to a lawyer explain this earlier, so don't consider this legal advice. But the way that he said it is, there's a thing called, like, Email Plus or something like that, where literally, if you're a kid, you just put in your parents' email address, they get an email, they read through it, and they agree to let them have consent. That's all YouTube ever had to do to get consent. I don't understand it. But yeah, I'm liking the future. I'm not liking what's going to happen to YouTube. The one thing I disagree with COPPA on is the idea that the federal government can, you know, bring charges against individual creators for a corporation collecting data. That seems dumb to me, and we need to fight against that with all of our combined strengths. And I also don't like the broadening of what defines kids content. But for the most part, yeah, no, I'm right now mostly ticked off at YouTube for being overly zealous with their implementation of COPPA compliance in accordance with their agreement, and not allowing people to just opt out of data collection. You know, I think that's my. It's stupid that we're being held responsible for corporations collecting data when we're not doing the data collection and can't opt out of it. And I think it's stupid that YouTube's not just letting us opt out of it. No, they're being like, no, if you opt out, you lose all of these other features. That's the thing that I think is I'm actually excited about the future of the internet now, you know, and about content creation. I'm interested to see where it goes. Can we force push this off of here? I bet we're going to unlock the ability to move things. That's going to be our next big force ability, so that we can force that down into that cradle. Kind of like how we remembered how to force run on walls.
Despite my reservations, I cannot chase the Pagano fault from my mind. Its vision shaped the direction of an entire culture. I must understand why.
Is it gonna blow? What's it gonna do? Should we touch it? Oh, it blew. It blew up. It didn't like it. Can I go through here? Oh, I can. I didn't really want to, though. I wanted to keep exploring back here for a bit. Thank you, though, Cal. Thank you. Because I think we're gonna... Oh, I guess there's not much to explore back here, is there? No, there's nothing at all. All right, then we'll go this way. I'm pretty sure we're gonna learn how to move that and break down those walls. Oh, it's back! Ugh. Get through there. Hurry. Get back there. Get through there quick, Cal. Yeah, we can't cut through the red doors yet. I think we have to... No, I don't think we can cut the red. I think that it's glowing red because we have to have a force ability to move it. Because things that we can do with the force glow blue. And I'm assuming here any second now we're going to learn how to do... Snuggus. It's called Snuggus. What can I do with... Avoid contact, moving carefully around central pod. Explosive core may be utilized as a defense against other enemies. Doesn't it kill itself when it blows up, though? Looks like if we just don't make contact with them, we'll be fine. There we go. Well, that looks like a... we don't have any other options. Can't go back. Gotta go forward. Is this a really cold world? Why is there so much ice? Oh, maybe it's not water. Just thought about that. It might not be water. It could be a situation where it's a different liquid that freezes at a higher temperature than water does. I actually, at Jenna's graduation party, this has been a few years ago now, but I was kind of sitting off to the side a bit bored, and I started to, and I don't know why I started to think about this, but I was like, hey, if, oh, what was it? It was some random gas, too. I can't remember. Let's just go with, someone name a gas. It was some gas. I can't remember what it was. I was like, if it's a gas now, right? Like water. It's a liquid, it's a solid, it's a gas. But the gases we breathe, like oxygen. If oxygen is a gas at this temperature, at what temperature, like how far do you have to push it before it freezes? And how far do you have to push it before it like turns into a liquid? Like how do you get liquid oxygen, what temperature does it need to be? Solid oxygen, what temperature does it need to be? These are the things that I, for some reason, began thinking and Googling about at Jenna's graduation party. And, I still feel like a nerd for it to this day. Did y'all watch PewDiePie's video on it? He said it was a big problem, but did not state the fact that if content is kid appealing... yeah, okay, so that's a problem I think a lot of YouTubers aren't getting, is that even if you don't make content specifically for kids... Because I think a lot of people are getting their information from the current COPA law, which is a big mistake, right? What's going to happen to that thing? Is it going to swing backwards? To what end? Do I need to hop on that? Is that what needs to happen here? No, it's not. I think I need to be on that. Okay, I think I see what needs to happen here. I think I see what needs to happen. So we need to do this. A lot of people are looking at the current COPA law, attracted content, or content made for kids, and they're being like, well, we don't make content for kids. But they don't seem to understand that actually the law is changing. Like, that's a big part of this. Shrek me. And it's going to include content that is kid appealing. But this is on YouTube. Keep that in mind. The reason this is happening on YouTube is because YouTube wants to shirk their responsibility for data collection. This isn't happening on other websites. Other websites aren't going to be like, okay, yeah, well, not yet. We want individuals to be, like, again, Discord is a good example. Discord hasn't been like, yeah, you know what, individual server owners are going to be responsible for this now. No, they take the proper precautions to enforce COPA. So you don't have to specify whether or not your Discord is made for kids because they're keeping kids off their platform actively. YouTube just doesn't want to be responsible for that. Again, it's all about data collection and being as unresponsible for it as possible. So close that, and then when that swings back, freeze it, and then maybe open that again. It's Shrek me. Yeah, this is going to be tricky. Not even sure if I'm doing it correctly. Y'all have any input on this? Do you reckon? Hold on, let's see if it makes it this time. It might make it. We're gonna have to jump off as soon as we're at like the peak of the arc. Ah! Yes! Oh, I think the game gave us quite a bit of leeway on that, I'm not gonna lie. Is that a save point? Oh, good, because I'm all out of those things that I need to to keep me from dying. Let's meditate. Those little stim packs. Keep them going. Drugs, I think they call it. The thing is, Reese, someone's going to get their channel deleted and have no clue why, because they were not aware of the law in its current state. Yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I think having your channel deleted... It's not necessarily the law in its current state. It's the law in the state it's going to be at January 1st. Being deleted is probably one of the least bad things that can happen to you. Like, would you rather have your channel gone forever, or would you rather have a $42,000 fine per video? Not that it's always going to be that high. That's another thing. People keep saying you can be fined. You can be fined up to $42,000 per video, but that's just the maximum. Not everyone is always going to be fined for the maximum. Or maybe they are. I don't know how crazy the people at the freaking FTC are. Why do we keep talking about this? Why do we keep doing this to ourselves? Why do y'all keep getting me up in these moods to just smack and break things? Ugh! That was my fan. Did y'all see the Francis video on it? Boogie2988 made a pretty reasonable video discussing it, and then made, in my opinion, a better video where Francis rants and raves about it and destroys things, and it's real good. I think we're about to unlock the ability to use Red Force. Whatever you might want to call that. Oh, by the way, I did see that we had the option to skill up, but I'm trying to... Oh, wait, no, hold on. I was going to say I'm going to save 2 skill points and get one of those other abilities, but I just remembered that there's one that I kind of want. Let's see. Skill tree. Another thing to keep in mind is, I don't know about the legality of this, but I don't think a federal agent in one country, agency, can actually fine you in another. They might be able to. I'm not a lawyer. Don't take my word for it. But I think that one thing they definitely could do is put pressure on YouTube to delete a channel, right? Which could happen. Max is 42,000. Most channels have 100 plus videos, so think about that. I have 3,000 videos. I actually did the YouTube takeout deal where they package all of your videos into 50 gigabyte chunks, like all of your content, and then you can download it all. And that came out to 12 terabytes, which I have the storage space for, but they give you a week to download it. And my max download speed, I took that, I divided the 12 terabytes into megabits, which was a lot of math, and then divided that by my download speed. It would take a little over a month to download that. And they only give you a week before your thing expires, and you can no longer do that. So, not doing Google Takeout, just downloading the videos manually. The way that I'm downloading them, I'm using a program called 4K Downloader, something like that, because it'll actually allow you to download your videos at 1080p or 4K, whereas if you do them on YouTube manually, they only let you download it at 720p. And the cool thing about this is, unlike those websites, you don't have to do them one at a time and select all the options. It's an application that bulks downloads thing. This is not sponsoring the app or anything, but we got it running on 2 different computers. The thing is, if you want to download the video in 4K 60, you have to save them as MKVs, which is fine, but saving them as MKVs means I can't simply just re-upload them to most sites. Like YouTube won't take an MKV. I'll have to reconvert them, and 3,000 videos being reconverted is a process. So I'm just going 1080p 60. That's fine by me. And I think I'm going to start doing local. From now on, when I export a video super high quality to upload to YouTube, it condenses it down to crap. I'm also going to go ahead and make a local crap version that's a little bit better than the one that YouTube condenses. I'm fine saving them at the YouTube quality because that's how I always assumed they would be saved forever on YouTube, because I'm a fool. But what can you say? If you were to say the best thing that your channel is deleted in 2 months ago, you would have been called crazy. Yeah, you're not wrong. If I said that about myself a few days ago, I would have been in tears and overly emotional. All right, so we can freeze them for longer. Good. Glad to see that. Do I have to hold RB to keep them frozen? I wasn't aware of that. That's news to me. All right, let's continue our search around here. I think down is going to be... Oh. Y'all seeing this? Y'all seeing this samurai's looking? Let's be smart. Let's be smart. What? How does that even make sense? Kill it! Kill it with fire! Kill it with lots of fire! Roll out of the way, Cal! Roll out of the way! Freeze it in the name of the Force! Roll, Cal! Roll, Cal! Smack it! Smack it real good! Roll, Cal! That's it. Roll! And then do that! That's good, Cal. No, well, I mean, not that part where you got hit real bad. Oh, get him! Get the Iron Man! Get the Iron Man! Show him who the superior franchise is! Yeah, boy! Oh my gosh, let's not do that again. Let's give us a scan of that thing. That is just like the most least Star Wars thing I've ever seen, but at the same time, very Star Wars. Like, excessively Star Wars. I can't get back there. Well, that was a good time. Did y'all all enjoy that? Looks to me like this ball either needs to go into there or into there. Oh, hold on a minute. Oh, here we go, baby. What if this rolls down there and would have taken that guy down? Oh. I don't know why I rushed. It's not like it was getting away from me. Oh, could we have avoided that guy entirely over here? Guys, I think we could have avoided that guy entirely. But we can't go that way at all. Reese, we have focused on the negative a lot. What in your option is the best thing to come out of this? Well, I think that a lot more people are aware that the government, anytime they get involved with anything, can only ever ruin it. And it's nice to see a bunch of different communities uniting. Like, who would have guessed? You told me a year ago, hey, the gaming community, the Lego community, and the doll community, of all things, and the toy collecting community, all of these individual communities are going to be uniting to fight the government, not YouTube. Although YouTube, I have some things to say about YouTube. I've said them earlier. But to fight the government, I would have been like, why? Surely YouTube is the enemy, because usually YouTube is the enemy, and YouTube is still kind of the enemy, because I don't think they need to... That's not... You know what? Beside the point. We've talked about it. So I think it's really cool that we do see the community so, like, rallied together. And if you told me I would be trying to support creators who make kids content, I would have said no, because so much kid content is garbage. But I've actually seen so much from different like family vloggers and stuff that I'm like, you know what? I actually respect what you do, and I want to join you in this fight. The YouTube community, outside of YouTube itself, is very united, and I like to see that. And there's some bad actors out there who are uninformed and tweeting their dumb hot takes, and I could do without that. But aside from those idiots, I'm really impressed by that. I think that, I mean, I hate to see this. I mean, for all the things I say, that I don't like the YouTube management, but YouTube as a platform, I really like. Can we climb this thing some to get out of the situation I'm currently in where I can't swing? Do y'all see this? Do y'all see what's happening here? Are you joking with me right now? What is this? Give me that stem. Look at this. When I go backwards... Okay, there we go. I'm hitting the box and stopping my momentum. How am I supposed to get back? We shouldn't have praised this game yet. Maybe I can get up there. Seems unlikely. It is unlikely. Okay, well, we're inside of the level geometry. I like YouTube, and I'm sad to see YouTube in the state that it is, but I dislike a Google, and it makes me happy to see that maybe there's an opportunity now for competitors to rise up and to take a piece out of that pie, because it's never good for someone to hold a monopoly. And if we're all honest with ourselves here, Google has a monopoly. Google has a monopoly on streaming video. There are other streaming video sites. I have a Vimeo paid account for Patreon, which is fine for hosting videos, but it's not really You gotta be kidding me! What is this? Whoever made the Tarzan level made this. Played Kingdom Hearts, you know what I'm referencing. It's nice to see... What am I trying to say? Oh, Vimeo isn't really a platform in the same way that YouTube is. So it's nice to see that maybe some alternatives could rise up and actually have a shot at Shrek Me Sideways. How are you meant to be doing this? Should I have just never come here? Have I screwed this whole thing up? Is dying my best bet to get out of the situation I'm in right now? We're just going to have to swing a couple of times. We're going to give a good couple of swings. We're going to shift momentum a bit. Can we still swing backwards? Can we make this work? Don't you clip on that. Don't you clip on that. I don't feel like we're swinging enough. I do not feel like we are swinging enough. Ugh! Yes! Okay, positives for me personally in my life. This has really made me sort of evaluate what I'm doing online with the Howdy Folks brand and what my plans ever were. Like I was telling this to my mom the other day. I was like, I thank God that he never answered my prayers to make me a full-time YouTube content creator. Because if I was making my living on AdSense, on Google, I mean on YouTube, is that a person? It is a person. Look at that. I would be so Shrek'd right now. So freaking Shrek'd right now. So thank goodness that I have this full-time job. And it's forcing me to think kind of more creatively about how I can utilize more platforms. And it's making me think about how, you know, if I was going to go in this alone, how would I go at this alone? What would I do? What kind of website would I make? What kind of services would I provide? How would I get it out there? How would I grow in a world without YouTube? Because that's a real possibility for everyone. Everyone has to sort of determine that. How do I get up here? Is there a way to stop that from flowing? So there's a lot of good. Do I own any Minecraft merch? Do I? I have some Minecraft shirts and I've got some Minecraft heads. That's about it. Like I've got the Steve head that I bought for the Micah and Steve videos, which are play acting videos. So I suppose that that means that those constitute as for kids. Come on, that was close. I think we got to start further back. I think that might be the secret. Or maybe we're just doing this real wrong. Here we go, though. There we go. Good job. All right. No, look, I see these guys. Hold on, I see these guys. Okay, so far I like what's happening. Shrek! Get out of the way! Ugh! Where did you even come from? Good gosh. Skill point acquired, everyone. We've done good work here today. Alright, what's happening? What direction is the wind going? It's coming from this way? See, this is... They trained me for this, but I'm not sure if I'm really confident on whether or not I understand. Wait, what? Did y'all see... What? Guys, did y'all see that? Did y'all see something up there? Guys? Oh, might have just been those pods. Maybe. Take my nieces to Disneyland? I've been to Disney World with my nieces before. Granted, I've never taken them. I don't have that kind of money. That is absurd. But, you know, like, we've gone... The whole family's gone before. And, you know, so my family's gone, and then my sister and her kids have gone.
Guess a lightsaber can't solve everything.
No, of course it can't, man. Of course it can't, Cal. And that's always fun. I enjoy doing that. But it is very expensive. I think we need to get in there. Perfect! Yes. Do your save, man. So it's a lot of fun. It is real expensive. It depends on whether or not you want to go, like, for a day, or whether or not you want to go for 4 days. I would recommend, if you're going to Disney World, 4 days, 1 day at every park. If they're super busy, like if you're going in the middle of the summer, that won't be enough time to do everything. But if you're not going in the middle of the summer, which I would never recommend doing if you can avoid it, 1 day at every park is sort of enough. Whoa! Oh, that was cool. Do I just need to wait for it to lift up and throw all of these? Because it looks like I need to get across there, and these things are in my way. What? Can I get rid of these somehow? Oh, all I have to do is run towards them, and they fly away. Convenient, I guess? Oh, gosh. All right, let's go. Let's go. Come on, let's go! Perfect. I don't know where I'm going with this anymore. Disney World. Disney World. Open a P.O. box. I want to send you a Christmas present. That's very nice. I had a P.O. box. I closed it because no one ever sent anything, and it was very costly. I thought about opening up one because I talked to Haley about this at the UPS store, because there's more options for what you can do if you have one at a UPS store. So I might do that. I might do that, Hazard. It would have to wait till next year, so I can like work out some finance stuff, because I gotta figure out how my finances are going to work without YouTube revenue. Because even though it's not much, it's like, you know, usually around $100 a month. It still goes into the budget every month, and I sort of account I count that with my money, and I'm like, okay, dole out the money to the debts and the houses and the expenses and everything. So you gotta figure out how much it would cost to actually get one of those boxes at the UPS store. Let me fight this guy real fast, guys. Let me figure this out. Ah, Shrek. Why is he almost dead already? Well, I mean, like, okay, that's an exaggeration, but you get what I mean. Dadgummit. Just roll away. Roll away. No, you were supposed to roll away, Cal. Cal! I said to roll. All right, there you go. Just chop him up real good. Roll! Chop him up real good. And roll! Chop him up real good. These guys are not that difficult. I mean, if you can let them get away from you, maybe a bit. But for the most part, they die hard. You know. Can I fly? I can fly. But is that what I want to do? Hold on. Hop down. Take a look at the map. We got a red door there that apparently I can't get through, but I reckon I could get through it. Nope, I can't get through it. Can I hit this thing in such a way that it blows it up? Because there's something glowing in there. No, apparently not. Must be another force power we have to unlock at some point. They got to give you a reason to come back into these worlds later on. So we'll keep pushing forward without... We won't worry too much about that. We'll come back to it at some point. You would love to send me stuff too. It's a very kind offer. But thing is, if I ever went to America to go to Disneyland, I would be doing it alone. I think you'd still probably have a pretty good time, but it is more fun with other people. Personally, I don't enjoy going to Disney World like just me and my own family. I like to have someone else there, so I could sort of... There's something fun about experiencing it with someone else, particularly if they've never been before. I find that to be really fun as well. But yeah, Disney's a good time. Disneyland I've never been to. I don't know anything about Disneyland. It's over in California. If you're going to California, make sure you go to the Kings Canyon, I think it's called, National Park, where the sequoias are. That is really cool. The sequoias are massive, and it gives you perspective on life. You know how sometimes looking out at the stars and the vastness of the universe makes you realize how small we are here on Earth? If you want it that but closer up, go stand next to a sequoia tree and just be like, well, okay. You know, it's just impossibly tall, impossibly wide. Like, you can put your body up to it and spread your arms out, and they're so big, your arms don't actually wrap around the tree at all. They're just out at your sides, and you're like, this is what it means to be alive. This is what it means to feel alive. I just got a message from my mom saying, good night, I love you. Oh, it's like 9:30. Oh, we've gone over. Well, let's keep exploring, because I got a feeling we're pretty close to the end here. So, tree hugger? I certainly tried to hug them, but again, they're so immense. They're so immense. Which is how I like my women as well, you know? Okay, yeah, we can't go that way. You, though, maybe this is where we get in touch with the past and we figure out how to open doors. Here we go. Here we go! Training with the old master, eh? We're falling? Am I supposed to be doing something? Oh, this is going to be trippy again, isn't it? It's going to be real trippy. Chase the door, Cal. Cal, don't get hit by the rocks, Cal. That's what the rocks want. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for the lies of the rock. Oh, Cal. Oh, Cal.
Focus. The Jedi do not
This is just a thing that happens at the Jedi Temple?
The Force is there to shield us. The obstacles in your path.
Little Cal looks like my brother when he was young.
What stands in the way becomes the way.
He looks like me when I was young. No.
Try again.
Sorry, no, can you try again? I was reading the directions.
Use the Force to push the ball at the target.
I'm trying! Do it again, do it again, do it again.
Good. Continue.
Okay, alright, you gotta wait till it glows blue. Alright, now listen, pal. At what point does this become...
Complete the test.
At what point does this become, like, child endangerment? What point does this become assault? You're just hitting me with a giant ball. Doesn't appear to be made of rubber or anything. It appears as though you're just... Oh.
In the way, it comes the way.
Nice! We've done it, guys. We've unlocked Force Push. The first thing you learn as a Jedi. Well, I guess Luke learned Force...
Did it.
Oh, it's another one of those things. Okay, it looks like the end of the road, though, so I guess we'll fight him real fast. Hold on, you. What are you doing? Luke learned Force Torpedo into reactor ventilation shaft. And then he learned Force pull a lightsaber out of the snow.
It can only be a Rosha tree from Kashyyyk. It's time to call on an old friend. If the Zepho had contact with Kashyyyk, there is a good chance Chieftain Tarful will know about it.
I know him. Cool. All right. Do we get to go to Kashyyyk? I mean, I know I get to fight this guy. Oh, he's vulnerable to... Oh, I guess as long as that thing is outside of his body, he's weak. He's weak to my attacks. Your powers are weak, old man. Can we collect that core? I guess not. All right, I want to go back and find out what was down that tunnel. I've got a feeling it was just a short cut. It looked like he was underneath there for a second. What do you got here, pal? Oh, is this a person? Is this a mummified corpse? It's a sarcophagus? Interesting. What are y'all doing? I think this is going to be a shortcut back to the beginning. Or at least that's what I'm hoping it is. Otherwise, I'm wasting my time following it back. Have we been here before? Hey, look at that up there. I don't know if we have been up there before, but, this place look familiar? Maybe. I don't know. I'm not paying enough attention. Oh, we can push it around the room. Okay, what do we got for me? Oh, no.
Okay, BD1?
We're going to sense some echoes here.
This Guardian was destroyed long ago.
What is the benefit of me knowing that?
Oh, okay. Something was in there.
New lightsaber material. I need to check. I haven't been paying attention to what's been coming out of these chests. It's possible we've got a new lightsaber color. I'm hoping for, like, chartreuse or, Barra Magna. That's a planet. That's not a color. But you know what color Barra Magna is, and you know what? It's actually not going to make a good lightsaber color at all, Barra Magna. Not even kind of. Sort of like a barren, sandy color. Spherus Magna. Aqua, that'd just be blue. What was Terra Magna? What was the dinosaur one that was supposed to be in the second movie that got canceled? Does anyone remember? Destination unlocked, Kashyyyk. Oh, we've come full circle? We've come full circle. French, we've come full circle. New objective added. Well, we can go to Kashyyyk, or we can go to that other planet. Thank you. We have new abilities available in the Force. Oh, so we've got... Cal regains more force when he defeats an enemy, and regains some force when he hits a blocking enemy. Holding push allows Cal to push groups of enemies and stagger large enemies. You know we need that. You know that we need that. Have needed that this whole time. Have been wanting to do that since we started playing this game. Let's go now. Okay. Yesterday I realized I have been with the channel for 2 years now. That's interesting, Hatchet Creeper. Which channel? Could you be more specific? Oh, y'all are talking about time zones. Okay. I guess, is it Friday for you, Blood Elf, I suppose? How is Friday? How is the day shaping up? Let us know. I don't want to go fight that guy. Let's just go back. Let's just get out of here. Shrek him. Although I guess it's a lot easier to fight him now. How much XP did we get for fighting these guys? Might be worth. Let's go take this guy down real fast, and we'll see how much XP we get for that. The thing that frustrates me with this is it doesn't give like numbers for XP, which would make leveling a lot easier if I knew how much XP I was getting. Oh, that's a pretty brutal takedown. That's not really a lot of XP. They are easy to kill, though, I guess. Yeah, boop boop. I guess I'll request a hint.
Right, we're gonna need more than the wind to move that sphere.
Wait, do I need to move it? Is that what I'm doing? Oh, I guess so. Oh, I see. I thought I was just going back to where I came. Where am I trying to get it to? In there? I guess so, because we're not getting it through there. Oh. Right on. What's over here, though? One must assume that came up for a reason. Some sick treasure in it? No. No sick treasure in it at all. Can't even go inside of it. Might be able to go around it. Yesterday I realized I have 4 Kit Kat ad. What? What are y'all going on about? Black Saber? That would be cool. That'd be real cool. I'd like that. What if we can get the, it'd be cool if we could unlock the saber that the whatchamacallits use. You know what I'm talking about? The Mandalorians, like their leader has that, the black saber. It's like it's like a sword. It's not like a lightsaber. It's like a weird hybrid sort of situation. That'd be pretty neat. So we got to get another one up here somehow. And we could roll something through here. Is any of this necessary? There's another one over there. Well, one is left to assume. I mean, he offered us a hint, so I guess this is sort of what we're going for right now. Let's just push forward. Let's keep running till we've got nowhere else we can run to, and then we'll figure out what to do from that point. That's my recommendation. You guys like Kit Kats? Or is that why we're discussing Kit Kats? I mean, give me a break, guys. Give me a break. Give me just a wee little break of that there Kit Kat bar. I do like Kit Kats. I haven't had a Kit Kat in years, though. Do I actually like them? It's weird to wonder that. It's weird. I'm now in a position where I have to question whether or not I have a genuine love for Kit Kats. Or if it's all just been an illusion. What the heck am I doing? Do I need to get one? Hold on. That comes tumbling down. And then I guess I put one on top of that. Is that my goal? So I can get it up there? I got no idea what's going on. It looks like I can roll one down here, though. Hold on, you. Come here. Go that way. Please go that. Just keep it going. Let's see what happens. Oh, it looks like it's just going to go around. And be trapped down there? Oh, wait a minute. Give me a clue.
Another spear somewhere.
No, I got another clue here, Cal. What am I going to do with it, though? That's the question. Do I need to get it up here somehow? Kit Kats are not that good? Man, you might be right. I don't know. You might be onto something. I don't think I can jump it over that little wall there. I mean, I can try. See, like I don't know. And then what do I do with this ball? Oh wait, oh, the wind is blowing now. Aha! Okay, so we shouldn't have taken the first ball out. That was our problem. Can we just kind of nudge this with our body a bit? Watch out for my body rolls. Watch out for my body rolls. High kick, high kick. There we go. Should be good. Looks like it's tumbling on its way. Let's go be prepared to meet it. I don't know if y'all have noticed, but we're basically playing Portal now, is what's happened here, and I'm not even complaining. It's a good game. Should get Jenna to play it with us. Jenna! I think she really enjoyed Portal all that much. I think she got a bit frustrated with that. Oh? Okay. What is it, my dude?
My friend, this tomb is utterly fascinating.
Is that all he's gonna say? This tomb is utterly fascinating. It's clear if I push the button I can read more about that, but why doesn't it just play like a tape or something, right? Like, why do I need to open up and read about it? I'm sure the lore is very interesting. I'll watch a video summarizing it all when we're done playing it. Oh, hello. Oh, it's this room! Oh, we've come back! Can we get in there now? No. No, we can't. Can we do this? Oh, well. Ooh. Oh, I see what's gonna happen. I see what's gonna happen, and it's gonna be epic. We gotta get this one activated too, though. Oh, Cal! Bless you. Bless you, Cal. Oh, wait, no, that was good. That was a good call. Since the Echo, my child. Have y'all ever had a white chocolate Kit Kat? Because that's a thing. I've had white chocolate Reese's. I actually...
wind rippling through these chimes. Voices.
Hold on.
The past.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We need this... Dang it. Okay. We need it to come all the way back around, and then we gotta stop it when it gets to that one and starts heading this direction, because we need it to not get blown that way. So sit tight. And now we turn these off. And... Yeah, boy! Wait, no, to what end? Why? Huh? Oh. No, that can't be the reason. That cannot be the reason. Why would we do this? What has been gained at this point? Oh, I see! Wait a minute! No, we need to get behind it. We need to get behind it because we're trying to get into the middle of the room. Nice. I don't know if any of that was necessary, but this looks really cool. So let's see what we've learned.
These were used in Zepho meditation rituals. I think they were training Force users.
Cool. Meditation relic. Alright, alright, alright. That's less I have to come back and do later. So we can't take this with us to the other room. I assumed we would be taking that back with us to use as a third one. And whatever's going on over here, but... Why?! Where'd you even come from? You weren't here before. Is this the way we came from? I believe so. Yeah, this is back to the main room of, traps and surprises. Look at this. This whole time, this is all we needed to do was run up here. Well, I'm glad we went and got that, because we got, you know, a little bit of a bonus. Reached, I'm back. My phone died. I will never leave you again, my love. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. Never make promises you can't keep, though. That's all I'm asking. Oh, it's this room again. Can I get that out of there? Hold on. I see what we got to do with this. Turn that back off. Jump scare. Nice. Through we go. And I guess I need to launch you all the way around. Yeah, I think that's where this is all going to eventually lead, is we're going to have a ball that goes through, like, all of these different stages. So we'll let it go its way. We'll let gravity do its thing. Why y'all saying... What do you jump scares? I don't like jump scares. I like everything to be calm and sensible. Oh, there it goes. We've missed it. It's going to come around here now, though. It's like a roller coaster. It's going to shoot off up there. Oh, wait a minute. And then go... Oh. What? Oh, hold on. Maybe we got to take this down. Hold on. Where does that send it? Am I missing something? What am I missing? Do I need to be up there? Maybe I need to be up there. Hold on. Hold on. We got to get back up there. What's going on up there when he gets up there? I think we have to be up here to stop it. That's what we got to do. B says if we leave Reese confused, he will be scared. You're not wrong. It'd be very cruel. It's cruel and unusual. Here we go. Nice, boys! We've done it. He's referring to the thing that jumped out at you. Oh! Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Okay, no. You know what? I literally already forgotten that had happened. Y'all can't be surprised by that. Can we push that off of there now? We gotta get through here somehow. Oh. Hitting the wrong button. We've come full circle, my friends. We're back at the start. What did I tell y'all? I told y'all we'd unlock the ability to do this. Now we can backtrack through the planet And open all of those doors we couldn't open before. What was the... Wait, what was the point? Hold on, why did we do this? Why did we do that? Oh? Up we go? Okay.
The Zeppo went to Kashyyyk. Cordova mentioned someone named Tarful.
A Wookiee chieftain. They were old friends.
Think he's still around?
There's
Is
only one
Chewbacca
way
in
to
this?
find out.
Trying to
We have
determine
to
at
go
what
to
point
Kashyyyk.
Chewbacca ends up not on Kashyyyk and in like that pit in the ground. How did he get in that pit in the ground in Solo, the Han Solo story? Wasn't a great movie, was it? What's going on with the walls? Why are the walls moving? Is that an optical illusion? Are the walls not actually moving? There's no way of knowing just how quickly we are going to our deaths. This is how we die. Yeah, that's some trippy stuff right there, game devs. Let's be more chill, okay? Can we do that? Can we make that happen? Oh, good. There weren't bad guys here before. There was just aliens. That's good. I like that. No. When Reese equals sad Queepa equals give Reese money. What does that mean? When Reese is sad, give Reese money. New. Man, y'all go off on these tangents sometimes. Like, I don't understand what y'all are going on about. Like, I look away from the chat for like 5 minutes, and y'all are talking about jump scares and talking about sad creepers. All creepers are sad. They live to blow up. It's a terrible existence. Although, well, they're just so nonplussed by that. Like, considering what just happened, you'd think they'd be a little bit more like, huh, the ground just opened up and started spewing out the wind. That's a bit weird, but no, they're just not even concerned. Okay, can I fly over to this guy? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Do they know that I'm here now? Shrek me. All right, hold on. No, we can get over to him. It's fine. I keep trying to fly, though, is the only problem. I keep jumping and then, like, trying to double jump to glide. This is not Kingdom Hearts. No matter how no, even though I've got the controller set up exactly the same, Kingdom Hearts, this is not. All right, I want to do this. I've been waiting for this. No, well, thank you. Thermal detonator. Thermal detonator. If they keep killing themselves, well, that's good. I like that. Okay. I want to force push a guy. That was effective. I appreciated that. That was a good time. Where's the rest of them? We got to kill them all or we're not going to get our level up. We're being very serious about this. Come here, you. All right. So here's the question. Here's the thing we've been talking about. We've been talking about this for episodes now. Streams, I say. Streams! Oh! Yes! Ah! Kingdom Hearts is the best. I love Kingdom Hearts. No, the goal should not be to confuse Reese. I've been asking whether or not standing on these is enough to save the game. No, but what if we just meditate? And we don't do, like, I don't want to respawn all the enemies, so let's not do that. We get that corner in the bottom right there, which I assume is the, hey, you've saved. But we don't know for sure. I don't think you have to rest to save. I don't think that's a requirement, but I also don't know. Also, it looks like we've got a shortcut back to the start here, maybe? Because that's the way we came from. This might be a way back. Oh, we got a slide. I love a good slide. Slide puzzle. Slide whistle. Slide echoes. Did y'all know about Joe? Joe does not need to be mentioned.
Continue
Joe is
excavating.
eternal.
I want rare artifacts, not useless trinkets.
Ice cave excavation. Let's do the slide, guys. This is just like the vines in Kingdom Hearts 1.5 HD. And also just regular Kingdom Hearts. Farts, almost. That's my favorite game in the franchise, when they just went totally like, Kingdom Farts! We're appealing to the kids. Our video game's gonna be taken down by Copa. Wow, that was a cool moment! I did that! I feel like an awesome guy. I feel not so awesome anymore. Alright, no, stay on top of it. Stay on top of it. Yeah, boy! Nice. We haven't been here before. What is this? Hello? Whoa! Oh! Oh! No, wait, I wanted to explore that place. No, where are we going? No, there was stuff down there. Oh, no. Is this going into a trap? It's way past my bedtime? What? Reese never reads all of the chat. Of course I do. Of course I do. What are you talking about? I'm reading it right now. I'm reading my way through it thoroughly. Y'all are trying to confuse me. You're talking about Joe, who is eternal and doesn't need to be mentioned. I don't make much sense. You're not wrong. I think the problem is I get distracted by things way too easily. I don't want to be up here. I was exploring the ice caves. Take me... No, no, don't. Don't do that, because I think we're back at the entrance. It's just taken us back to the start of the ice slide, is all it's done. I mean, we get to relive the ice slide again, while talking about the vines in Kingdom Hearts 1.5 HD Final Mix, which is a great game if you've not played it. I'm going for level 100. If you're wondering why, so am I. I've got no idea. But I've got a bunch of HP items in the game now, and I'm doing my run around Twilight Town. I'm getting a few levels per night, and I think I'm pretty close, right? So I might as well just go for level 100 and see what happens. Did someone just say that I was weak? They said someone was weak. Is this a door that we can unlock from this side now? Of course it's not! Every door is locked from the other side! You did that in Kingdom Hearts 2? I'm looking forward to doing Kingdom Hearts 2 again. Let's do a rest, because no one down here is alive, and we need our stim packs back. I didn't play, I don't think, enough of Kingdom Hearts 2, because I was kind of rushing through it to get through all of them in time for Kingdom Hearts 3, because I'd never played them all before. We've talked about this before. You all know my Kingdom Hearts history. None of you are going to be... It's not going to be news to any of you. But, like, we took a lot more time, oddly, with Dream Drop Distance and I think Birth by Sleep, because they are themselves shorter games. But I feel like I know those two games way more than I know Kingdom Hearts and Kingdom Hearts 2. Not Kingdom Hearts so much anymore, because I've been playing so much of it. But I am ready to get back into Kingdom Hearts 2. And we've got a new poncho color. Yeah, why not? I mean, we could just change these whenever. That one's hideous. That one's good. That one makes it look like we're a blacksmith. I kind of like that one. Outlander. I think we were using Bravo before. We'll go with Outlander for a bit. Oh, it's a meditation spot. No, wait, we just did this. We literally just did this. No, hold on. No, go back. No, get out of it. No, this isn't necessary. All right, well, we saved. Okay, you know what? That's good. We could respawn those guys right down there and kill them again. But to what end, honestly? Did y'all see, by chance, were any of you paying enough attention to know? Oh, you're new? How are you doing? Oh, yeah, we shouldn't just stand in front of them, actually. I think that that's a bad call. I need to stop. I need to stop doing that. Heal up. Okay, let's block those attacks. Not that one. That one is unblockable. Oh. It's like a quick time. Oh! So do we have 2 skill points now? I do make sense, just not to you. I hear Halrondo frequently joining the stream to insist you play Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, that's the thing Halrondo does. Yeah, not so much anymore because we played them all. But oh, should we check out what's up here? Oh my eye. Oh. I might stream them again now, though. I don't know what I'm gonna do. You know, everything is up in the air now. Who knows? The future of the internet is in question right now. And my place in the internet is in question now, and my purpose is in question now, and I'm gonna get
An Imperial officer was trying to hide a relic down here. There was a cave-in. She became trapped and never escaped.
And then turned into that big blue thing. That looks like a direction that'll lead unto death. And I can't reach those vines from here. I can't force them over either. There's no way, unless I can get like a real... Oh. No, I can't. I mean, as much as I would like to crack that above me, I don't think that I can. Oh, wait a minute. What are you thinking? What are you thinking? The sound of destruction? Imperial pulverizers are crucial for Project Augur, as the icy barriers in Zepho's cave systems require an incredible amount of power to break through. Even the Empire's specialized saws are not sufficient to break through this ice on their own. See, I don't think this is water ice. I think it's made up of some other sort of solid gas that's a bit tougher to break through. That's what's going on here, obviously. Cut. Oh. Shortcut unlocked. I thought we were going to slide down that like a... What the Shrek? Oh, it's just one of those goat things. It didn't look like it. It was all black and scary, like something out of the undead. That is a sentence that makes sense when you don't think about it. In fact, the less you think about that sentence, the more sense it makes. I need to be more aggressive about blocking and dodging. I think those are my big faults so far in this game. And if I got better at those things, I would be better not only at this, but as well. Is there benefit to going over here, or should I go that way? Let's go this way. This seems like the off-the-beaten-path route that might lead us to some epic loot. Stream on my server. What a unique suggestion. I've never gotten that one before. Me and Jenna are definitely going to be doing that. I promise you. I don't know when. It's so hard. It's so hard with Jenna to know when we're going to be doing anything. I'm not even sure when we're doing movie night. We might not be watching the next episode of The Mandalorian tomorrow. It's not her fault. It's just she's an incredibly busy woman. An incredibly busy business tycoon. So we don't want to go down that slide or we'll die. I see you up there. Okay. Let's go deal with this guy before we deal with this other guy. No, I'm going to watch your front as I disintegrate it. Where'd you go? Well, that was not as epic as I was hoping it would be. I was going to drop down on top of them. So this is like the ending for ice slides. If we end up doing some of these various different ice slides, we end up down here. How many ice slides are there in this game? What? Did you have something for me, Fubi? Anytime you make a sound. Okay, so this will take us to the top of the ice slide. Is there a reason to do that? Oh, yeah, scan the corpse, I guess. Go ahead. What are you going to tell me? Nothing I don't already know, I'm sure. Rocket Launcher Trooper. We've fought so many of those right now, Booty. Whatever your name is. Can I rename the robot? Please? I think that would be pretty cool. I think that we could probably just leave now. I don't think there's any benefit to us. Oh, hi there, you. Oh, we're all out of force. I just realized. Oh, no wonder. Oh, no wonder. No, we can't do any force things. We're going to die. Oh. Should we just leave this planet? Are we basically done here? We know we need to go to Kashyyyk and talk to Tarful. I don't know if there's any benefit to exploring these caves. All the way back here, eh? All the way back here and everything's back? Shrek me! Literally everything is back! We don't need to fight him again. We already fought him and beat him one time. Let's go. Our shortcut's here. I see that we've got those roller spinny things we can go across. Excuse me, I'm not fighting you. I have no interest in this. My beef is not with you, weird robot creature. Or weird, rodent creature, I should say. This seems like the way out. Oh, why? Why was that not what I was supposed to do? What are they mating right here in front of me? That's disgusting, you two. Absolutely disgusting. I mean, not that there's kids watching or anything, because these contents aren't child-oriented, this content, obviously. But I'm just throwing out there. No one really wants to see that. Shrek you! I'm gonna get this. No! I can't even be mad at him! No, actually, I can't. It might be my bad controls, but I'm gonna blame a lot of this on Cal if possible. It's like Ezio and friggin' Assassin's Creed. All of them. Nope! 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 Stop it! Stop it! No, you won't. Because I've got the Force. It's for all the good it's gonna do me. Is this just another, like, elevator to a slide? I just walked behind him. I just had to walk past him. I think that's what this is. Eventually, we're going to find one of these that leads to the surface, right? Oh, we can't open this one. No benefit in even trying. Take me up, pal! I hat turning things? I have a hat. It's right here. I wore it when I had no hair because I was self-conscious. It's still a good look, I would argue. I like the hat. I love this hat. I have a bunch of hats like this one in various colors and styles. And one is very raggedy because I wore it a lot when I was in like early high school because I was very self-conscious about myself, and I thought that the hat made me look better. It didn't. I looked exactly the same, but with a hat on. But this is a look, ladies. What have you got there for me, pal?
I'll check it out.
Will I check it out, Cal? Will I check it out? It's just excavation equipment. Why is it making me scan these things? Oh, here we go. Meditation spot. I see something over there in that corner. When did you have no hair? Remember when I cut all my hair off a little while ago? No way you've forgotten that. It wasn't even that long ago. Like a couple of months. It was in September. Remember I was going through a nervous fit sort of situation where... No, it was more of like a minorly depressive episode. And I was having like a pre-midlife crisis.
He was
and...
killed by a cave-in. Imperial excavation.
I'm sure I've talked about this. I think I talked about it in like Tech at Legends videos, where I was like very. Let's not go back into that. It was in a dark place, and I cut all my hair off, and now I'm going through dark place number 2 with Copa, but it's not quite as dark. I went through it all in an exaggerated, overly fast way, and now I'm in my angry place, where we're gonna fight the government together, friends. Everyone's respawned here. Everyone is respawned here, but I'm gonna wait and see what happens here. It'd be great if they tried to shoot it with a rocket launcher. They didn't. Alright, away with you. Yes, perfect. Exactly what I wanted to have happen. Why did you turn around to look at that, Cal? I didn't push that button. Kill him. Kill him dead. Kill him. Make him bleed. Alright, so we've gone that direction. We've seen where that leads. It leads to a whole lot of nothing. Can I force push this thing off the edge? It certainly is worth trying. Hey, you. No. No, I cannot. He's too strong. The Force is with this one. Oh my gosh. I mean, I was joking, but actually, I think the Force might be with this one. Alright, so we've gone that way. We came from over there. There's guys up there. Have we been up there? Wait, is that where we came? Wait a minute. Have we been up there? Can I make that jump? Am I not meant to make that jump? Wait a minute. Where am I? Wait, where am I? I'm real turned around here. You don't remember anything about a dark place? I had no clue I cut my hair. Well, I wore a hat in like every video. Like every live stream starting in September, I was wearing a hat. Don't you remember I wasn't releasing like any videos throughout most of September? Okay, so brief summary of what had happened. The Tech at Legends series had propelled my entire like video library forward in a very big way, so that not only were the Tech at Legends videos doing okay, but all of my like old videos were doing stupidly well. And I got really excited by this, and I was like, oh my gosh, maybe I can do the YouTube for a living. Thank gosh that didn't happen, because what condition would I be in now? And, oh gosh, hold on. Then, it all went crumbling down, and I just got real sad about it. And there was a bunch of other things. I talked about this. I'm positive I talked about this. Because I had a bunch of real-life stuff that was going on at the same time, and it all kind of piled on. I was like, if any of these one things had happened, I would have been fine with it, but I had to come to terms with like some family drama and then some change, basically. A bunch of change at once, and I was not prepared for it. Is this how I get out of here? I guess I went down there before. Let's leave. Let's see where this goes. Heaven help me, this has got to get me out of here. Because we have been down in these caves for far too long, doing absolutely nothing. How long have we been down here? I haven't even run an ad. Should I run an ad, make a bit of money? I remember you got very overconfident and then you got depressed again. I had no clue you cut your hair. That's it. Yeah, that was the depressive episode that started in early September. It wasn't just the overconfidence. It was with a whole bunch of other real life stuff that had piled on. You're eating Oreos? Hey, I'm gonna run like, what's the shortest ad that we can run? Hold on, let me take a look here. Let me see what my options are. Add a stream marker? Oh, that's cool. Use them later in highlights. Add stream marker with description. Clip that. Guys, there's a lot of really cool buttons here. I can have a poll, start a rerun, rate a channel, clear chat history. Ooh, I can run a 30-second ad. Okay, guys. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to run a 30-second ad. So if you are a Twitch sub, you are here. Welcome. Welcome, Twitch subs. And if you have an ad blocker, you're also still here. But I thought, you know, let's just run an ad. Let's see how this works. Let's see if it actually works at all. The camera needs to be adjusted, I just realized, because you can see the windowsill there, which you shouldn't be able to see. Oh, also while you're here, this is exclusive, just for subs. Look at this thing of insulation I got. Okay, ads up. So if you actually watched the ad, you don't get to see that there. No, actually, I think you... I forgot there's a delay. Oh, you didn't get the ad? Well, these things happen, you know. Yeah, I got some insulation. Gonna build these frames to go in the windows, and yeah, real excited about that. Thank you to my nieces for going shopping with me. My nieces were at my parents' house, and they were a bit on the not entertained side. Crap! We're just back up here again? How did that happen? I thought we went up a different elevator thing. Oh, Shrek. They were very bored at my parents' house, and I was like, do you want to go to Home Depot with me and buy supplies? And they were like, yes, please, desperately take us anywhere with you. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, let's go. So I took them with me, and we had a pretty good time. So this is a different one. Didn't I go that way before, though? I got up there going that way. So where does this go? Maybe this is the one that takes us out of... I don't know anymore!
I'm under an Imperial...
I don't know anymore!
We got a lot further than we thought.
We can't worry about that. The Empire's identified you as the Jedi from Braca. They're searching for the Mantis as we speak.
Can't you move the Mantis?
It's too risky to start the engine. Its power discharge will draw their attention immediately.
I'll be back as fast as I can.
She shows putting the insulation. Yeah, I might do a video for it, because that is not aimed for kids content that I can do. That's the sort of stuff I've been thinking about. I was like, I can do content about The Office and about, you know, Twitch-related things that aren't... I've looked at the guidelines. I'm no legal expert, don't take my word for it, but I've yet to see anything that in the things that are child appealing about construction projects. Even though as a kid I liked to watch them. You know, I liked DIY kind of stuff when I was a kid. Don't tell the FTC that. Don't. That's the problem with this broadenings of the terms to be anything that's kid appealing. So many different kinds of things appeal to different kids. It's so dumb. It's so just...
Oh, right. We must fight them, precious.
Also, if we just let them get away with changing it now, they can change it any time in the future, right? That's why we got to raise a stink about it now, so they know in the future it's going to be a pain in the butt. Wait a minute, have I been here? Oh, look, there's our ship. Oh my gosh, we're back at the start. There they are. They're eating that guy again, just like they were when we first got here. Oh my god. What is this? This looks cool. Let's go back down. This is just going to take me right back, isn't it? Why? Unless there's some hidden treasure here, why do this? Is this just a fun minigame they've included? Guess who's back? Back again. Jedi's back. Tell a friend. Hi, pal. Don't you shoot that at me. I'm right in front of you, man. Don't you dare. All right. It's this one that takes us back to the top, yeah? Let's call it back down. And then while it's on its way, where'd that guy go? Nice. Nice. Okay, well, now we at least know where that goes. Add construction stuff? Yeah, I mean, the thing is, we still have the other channel, you know, the regular Howdy Folks channel, and then I've got the Reese channel. So I got to figure out what kind of content goes where, you know? Because, like, if it's office-related stuff, is that gaming? Would it go on Howdy Folks Gaming? Or would that just go on regular Howdy Folks? I don't know. I'm no expert on these things. If I had $1 for every time Reese said I'm not a lawyer, I could buy a third Minecraft account. You probably could, yeah. Just, you know, you got to put that kind of stuff out there. Because I don't want to be giving people advice and them thinking that this guy knows. Because I feel like I know. But it's all based on my limited understanding of things. So I don't want to be... It's not even really about liability. Obviously, don't hold me liable. Please. Hey, Rondo, how are you doing? It is more so just I don't want to give out, you know, bad advice. All right, let's go kill these guys again. It's gonna be just like old times. I did not nail that. Come on, mate. Come on, mate. Show me what you got. Nice! Oh, man. Kingdom Hearts 4 really is great. I'm glad they added this Star Wars world. Am I right, guys? Oh, Halrondo. Oh, thank you. Yes, that's the big howdy folks we want. What?
Is that him? Tell him he better get his butt.
Hold on, I'm on my way.
I'm standing right by the ship. Where? Oh, I see. I was gonna say, where's that fire coming from? This is not the intense scene that was just described to me on the radio. Hold on a minute. They're sat there while this ATST is also just stood there. This isn't drama. He shot once. Oh, we gotta backtrack a bit. Was there something we can open up in the derelict hangar now that we can force push stuff? Oh, maybe not. Didn't we find a station where we could alter our lightsaber in here previously? It was like tucked away behind. Oh, hold on. Did we open this door yet? Oh, we never unlocked that one from the other side. What a failure on our part. I'm pretty sure we found a workstation in here, didn't we? Where we could alter our lightsaber? I'm not seeing it now. I think we've got one on the ship. The only issue is the ship is also being shot at by an ATST. I am late. So, Reese, did you start Sword and Shield yet? No, not yet. Not yet, because I'm still trying to finish Dragon Quest XI's. Oh, please don't do that. How do I fight this thing? Oh, I guess this is how we do it. We avoid those explosives that they drop at its feet, and then we stay behind it. Oh, it moves quick though. Hold on, hold on, hold on. And then we slash it in the legs. Yeah, I think we're fine, team. I think we're fine. I mean, that was pretty devastating, and we definitely don't want that to happen again. But we've got it. We've defeated an ATST. We are the best around. No one is ever going to keep us down. Surrender! Surrender! Okay, I gave him every opportunity. He wasn't surrendering, okay? That's not how I wanted things to go, but he was giving me no other options. We explored over here, yeah? I think we can leave the planet now. Yeah, that was definitely my definition of heavy fire as well, team. Y'all did well to maintain yourselves under that pressure. This game looks cool. It's a lot of fun. So far, we've had a lot of fun sliding around in rock caves, so.
I found the tomb of a Zepho sage.
So I didn't even know we could go to Kashyyyk in this game.
Advanced civilization of force wielders who mysteriously vanished. No wonder Master Cordova became so obsessed with them. What else did you find?
Before they disappeared, the Zepho journeyed to the planet Kashyyyk. Oh. Cordova had a Wookiee friend named Tarful. Maybe we can find him.
Kashyyyk, look, things are really bad down there. The Empire's muscling in on those Wookiees big time.
So we better get ready for a fight.
That's the energy we need facing the FTC. That's what we need.
I think this
that positive, that upbeat.
Fighting that walker seems to have made you more confident.
Better get ready for a fight, a legal fight, a moral fight.
How are you?
I'm not a physical altercation. We're better than that.
Yes.
We are better than that.
I know you said it could be overwhelming.
For now.
I haven't gotten myself killed yet. Rather not talk.
We're better than that.
Yeah, well, I understand. More than you realize.
Oh, why'd you choose to stop using the Force?
It's called being shot at by a very unenthusiastic ATSD. Yeah, I think ATST, actually. ATSD is a automatic transition solenoid disc. It's a real thing from a car. Didn't just make it up.
Patrol was about to discover our
Make sure, it's actually important every 10,000 miles you check the solenoid disc in your automatic transition.
She stayed behind with the young.
You like the stream layout? Thanks. Yeah, it needs some alteration. I think that the boss bar down there at the bottom is still huge. And no, I've yet to figure out how to keep those names centered. Because they scale. If you get like a person with a big name like Blood Elf, it's got to shrink the size of the letters, and then for some reason they go up instead of saying centered.
Don't know why. I don't know why.
I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying.
But they almost broke me. And I am not the same as I was, Cal.
Is this an emotional scene?
Your Padawan. Did she survive?
No.
Where's your Padawan? I feel like I just missed like a real emotional beat.
We can't let the sacrifice of those closest to us be for nothing.
Pooped in. Halrondo always likes to poop in the streams, doesn't he? It's a Halrondo thing. Just poop in for a bit. That's how we get our very distinct odor. What is this?
Hey, Grease, what's this thing?
What? You've never seen a terrarium before?
Sure, but
I
don't
wonder
they
what
usually
Grease
have
is
plants in
growing, guys.
Well, I've been a bit busy hauling you around the galaxy. But you know, you could pay me back with some seeds.
You're a very sick
them?
man.
Hated nature.
The only
But
thing you're
it's out
thinking
there,
about is
you
cope, but
mentioned.
you're not
But when it's behind a
wrong.
comfortably
That
thick
is
wall of embossed
consuming my
glass,
thoughts right
that's
now.
perfection.
It's all I can
All
think
right,
about.
See if I can find any.
But over time, hopefully, we will grow beyond that. You know, keep positive, team. Keep positive. Where's that room where we worked on lightsabers before? Is it back here? I know we can meditate here and save. Here it is. I found the workstation. All right, we got a bunch of stuff that we can customize. So, learn to read and listen to plot. That's kind of important too. You're not, like, mistaken. I'll give you that. So we still only have blue and green. We'll keep it on green because that's my favorite. What have we got here? We got... Okay, I don't care for either of those. Cool that we've got them, though. Cool that we got them. Different switch? No, I'm still kind of happy with what we got. Sleeve, though. I like that. And then... We can't do anything about the bottom? The bottom is just the way it is, and then we move to material. Ooh! Okay, how is that any different than the current material? It's more durable, guys. We got an alloy metal versus durasteel. I like this one. Slivian iron. That looks pretty cool. And with the green lightsaber? Come on, team. That looks royal. Absolutely royal. Look at that. Oh, yeah, boys. Alright, let's go fight Unknown back at Hollow Bastion. It's going to be great. Should we do a meditation, or do we need to go pick our next planet? I'm assuming there'll be a meditation at the next planet we go to. So, I figured we ought to go do that. Where do y'all reckon we ought to go? We still got two options. Don't give me that kind of look. Don't give me that kind of look. Use the hollow table. Let's figure this out. It's almost 11:30. I really need to go to bed. At the same time, you are more interesting. I really need to go to bed, too. I need to as well. Green is objectively the best, Hal. That was my first lightsaber color. I also have a Kanan Jarrus inspired dual lightsaber that I got from the Star Wars land, where you can go and build your own lightsaber at Disney. Although, well, not the new one. They do have like Star Wars land or whatever it is. I'm talking about when you go to the cantina. After you ride Star Tours, they used to be able to build them there. I haven't been there since Star Wars Land opened, so I don't know what it's like now. Is that... Okay, locate Tarful on Kashyyyk is one of our options. What is this place? Dathomir! Oh, guys, we could go to Dathomir. I haven't been there yet. I guess we should follow the story and go to Kashyyyk, and we can go to Dathomir later. They don't seem to have levels on them. Right? Once we land there, we'll do a save, and then we'll call it.
My piloting hasn't been this good since I graduated first in my class at the Lateron Space Academy.
I feel like you're just bragging right now.
Lateron had an academy.
Yeah, it was new back in the day. You probably don't get around that area much.
So what did you train on?
Name it. Fighters,
This is like a
trainers,
gummy ship
short
mission,
range,
Hal.
long range, whatever. I flew circles
This is how you
around
fly
it.
between the worlds. This is basically Kingdom Hearts, but only Star Wars.
Yeah, it's all they really allowed me to do. I was so good, though. You should have seen me. Time to land. Get up here.
That was quick, wasn't it? That was incredibly quick. We're there. Oh boy! Just right into it.
Tell me we're not running that blockade.
Oh, only as a last resort. I've rigged the Mantis' transponder to transmit Imperial signals. Hey, Grease.
Yeah,
Keep your power signature low and act like we belong.
just like Braca. No sweat. I don't need another set of hands. Just please keep your eye on the scanner, please.
All right.
All right.
Well, that looks weird. Why is it shimmering? That is the most low detail
I don't see any.
bottom of a Star Destroyer I think I've ever seen in my life.
Preoccupied with something on the ground. We're clear. We're
in, boys. I'm not sure on the exact timeline of this. We know it's between 3 and 4. We know that they were dismantling at the beginning Clone Wars era ships, which was so cool because they had ATST, or not the ATSTs, they had the ATTEs, and they had the gunships, and they had like a big old, like Hulkier, I think they're called, or whatever, CIS ship. It was real cool. That was my favorite part of the game so far, was just looking at all that. I like to see prequel stuff acknowledged in new Star Wars, because for the longest time it seemed like Disney wanted to pretend like the prequels didn't exist and no one was allowed to do anything with those. It was like only original trilogy, and was that just like a freaking gunship?
Wookiees and off-worlders ambushing an Imperial convoy.
I freaking saw a Clone Wars gunship, guys. I'm hyped. I'm hyped. Yeah, Mandalorian, the flashback to little baby Mandalorian. I think we're gonna get more of that at some point, because in the trailer you see more of it than they've shown in the first episode. But I want to see those super battle droids. I want to see that CIS gunship. You know.
I'll just jack one.
Get a load of the kid. He thinks we're back in the Clone Wars.
Captain, get us near those walkers.
Wait, what?
Listen, those walkers double as troop transport, so once you get inside, be careful.
Guys,
No freeze grease to work his magic.
Hey,
I got a feeling I'm gonna like whatever it is we're about to do
stay
here.
alive down there?
I'll add it to the plan.
And off he goes.
Right, if you're jumping, you better do it now, kid.
The whole controller is vibrating. It's just is buzzing like crazy right now. We just got real low action. Just got real quiet. Hyped at almost 12 a.m. It's only 10:30 for me, although that is an hour and a half longer than we're supposed to go on these streams. So do keep that in mind. How long have we been going? 2.5 hours? Did not plan on that. I gotta say, compared to Tuesday's stream, like 2 days have passed. Guys, do you realize we're just watching like a freaking Republic gunships chasing TIE fighters? I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Oh, Shrek me. Stay low. Stay low in the turns. Stay low in the turns. What was I gonna say? What was I even gonna say? I can't remember now. Oh, I'm feeling so much better, like mentally and emotionally concerning all this Copa stuff now. Like, we stopped after an hour on Tuesday because I was just like not feeling it. But today, very much feeling it. Having a really good time. Thank y'all for tuning in, by the way, guys. I know I stream at like the most inopportune hours for most people, but I really do appreciate y'all tuning into this. I hope that y'all have enjoyed it. All right, up the legs we go. Maybe that way? Oh, it's a gamble. It's always a gamble. How long have these things been sitting here, man? I was hoping we would get some of those, because remember they used, in the Clone Wars, the tanks, sort of? I can't remember what they're called, but they're the roly tank ones that you see on the beaches, and we might still see one of those. That would be real cool. If it turned out they'd left some here or abandoned some here, like the Wookiees were using them as part of their... Wait a minute, didn't we see this in the trailer? Isn't, what's his name from Rogue One here? Also from the Clone Wars? Also from Rebels? What is his name? Effectively the rebel terrorist. Saw Gerrera. Isn't Saw Gerrera on this one? I think he is. Which is cool. I always liked that, you know, say what you will about Rogue One. I still argue that it is a bad movie, but good Star Wars. They did have Saw Gerrera, which was a really cool... Because at that point, he was only in the Clone Wars, and they brought him into an actual movie, and I thought that was real neat. That was a real cool tissue connecting all of the different things together, and I enjoyed that. But, can we do something about this? Okay, no. Oh, look at that! They got the speeder bikes! Where do I need to go from here? Do I need to go anywhere from here? Can I go anywhere from here? I cannot, do I need to leave here? Oh, hold on. I see a ladder that I cannot interact with. I cannot use the Force on anything. What do I do? What do I do? Are we trapped? Were we not supposed to come in here? Guys? What have we done? What have we done? Are we trapped? I think mistakes have been made. I can't grab hold of that ladder to get out. Oh no! Just start cutting everything. Come on, Cal. We'll figure this out together. This is a team effort. No, there's got to be something we're not doing. Oh, naturally, this is what we're supposed to do. Of course. Should have realized. All right, inch our way forward. This game is real bad about having tiny little holes you can slip through with no way of knowing it.
This is L97240 reporting in. We've got confirmed casualties.
Don't look over here, pal. He's basically looking at me. All right, here we go.
Get up there. Just need one clean hit.
Dang it.
We'll end this quick.
Can I not block them? No, of course I can block them if they're charged. Their weapons are always charged. What am I saying? There we go. Now we're getting it. The timing is crucial. There we go. Nice. Very nice. I feel like your mom telling you to get off the computer because it's late. We're just trying to find a save point at this point, you know? Oh. I'm not even sure what happened to this one. What happened here? Look at them. It looks like they were okay and then someone applied a texture over them. The texture was so bad they didn't know what to do. They couldn't survive it. Look at this guy! What? That's all that happened. Someone spray painted his face with streaks of black and it was too much. His little heart couldn't handle it.
Reading a new ship on scanners. They brought more firepower than we thought. How's our hull looking? Badly damaged. We're at 70% integrity and falling. That should still be enough to stop out these insurgents.
I wonder if they were to give me the option to just, like, slice them up. Wait, do I get to control an AT?
What's happening over there? You're in violation of Imperial protocol.
Guys, we're about to control an AT-AT.
Let's do this.
Okay, let's do it! Oh no, there goes the gunship.
So those are the blasters. Whoops.
Oh, this is cool. How many times do I need to do this, though? Do we have anything more? Where's the big ones? The ones that they used to destroy the shield generator on Hoth. Rip, dude. Rip. Can I take out some... Let me see if I can take out one of these guys when they fly by. Hold on. Here he comes. Okay. Nope, he's going away. Show me my enemy. Dadgummit. Should have been more aggressive. Should we just always be firing? No. Okay, there is a bar in the middle of the screen that charges up as we do that. Just got to memorize their path. He's coming back any second now. Ah, okay, no, let's push forward then. Definitely don't want to go off that there, what appears to be a waterfall. Oh, I love any game that lets you use one of these. You instantly just feel like the most powerful dude in the world. These look like rebels. We'll give them a pass. These gun... Oh! Say, Saul Guerrero!
Just brought Nada to the table. Who are you?
Someone making the Empire angry. We're advancing on an imp landing pad up ahead. With my fire support.
Copy that.
Oh, we can keep shooting while he's on there. Cool! Oh! Oh, this is everything my childhood wanted. I was gonna say this is everything my child wanted. My child wants this. I've got questions. First off, where is he? How come I haven't heard about him till just now? How? You know, like that's the big question right there. Just in general, how, who, what, when, where? Come on, guys, really? What are you doing? Give up. Give up. What hope do you have against me? I am invincible. I am all powerful. I mean, how did they not kill me with one of these things, considering how just infinitely powerful it is? Did y'all ever play the original Battlefront 2 from like 2005? You know, like the good Battlefront 2? Because that's the vibes I'm getting off of this right now. Oh, let's destroy these bad boys. Yeah, wreck it. Right. I guess we should wreck the TIE fighters first. Nice. Yeah, I'm with you on that one, Cal. I'm with you. That's what I'm doing. But hold on. You could control... I don't know if you can in the new... Because I haven't played enough Battlefront 2, the new Battlefront 2, to know this. But in the original, you could like take control of any vehicle in the battlefield, and you could take control of the ATs in the Hoth mission, and that was always cool. And when they respawned, you could like be a rebel. Oh, hold on, take that thing down. Take that thing down. Take it 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 down. Just fire everything we got at it. Yeah, boy. Down you go. Oh, he's actually hitting us back though. Like he's the only guy. He's the only guy here who's actually got the nerve to shoot back. And I don't appreciate that. You're ruining my childhood experience of controlling an AT-AT. I need you to stop that right now! Stop trying to ruin my youth! My inner little Reese is... Maybe I don't want to finish that. No, you know what? My inner little Reese is popping out and is very excited about this. And you've ruined it. You've taken it all away from me. I just wanted a game of that. Well, Cal is like gonna die. I didn't realize going to Kashyyyk was going to end the game like this. Well, it was a good experience while it lasted. Let's go find Saw Gerrera. Or a save point. Either way.
Yeah, I'm okay. You all right? No, you're not doing that again.
You just wrecked a perfectly good walker. Got a name?
Cal Kestis,
Saw Gerrera. What are you doing on Kashyyyk?
looking for somebody. What are you doing here?
My companions and I came to Kashyyyk to disrupt Imperial supply lines.
Does Kashyyyk need 3 Ys, though? Like, why?
So, who are you looking for?
A Wookiee chieftain named Tarful.
Tarful is impossible to find. There's a reason he's evaded the Empire for this long.
He's a freedom fighter?
He's the freedom fighter, a symbol of the Wookiee resistance, striking at the Empire from the Shadowlands.
Huh. Seer? Grease?
Well, I need to find him, so...
How you doing?
You know, if you don't have any info for me, I'm just going to cut your head off and be...
Jedi
Oh, do you think Two Tubes is here?
Jedi are dead.
Not all.
What was Two Tubes' full name? Does anyone remember what Two Tubes' full name was? Was it just Two Tubes?
Get that over corpse.
My master gave it to me.
This past
Idrio.
was an Imperial
Edrio?
refinery
Edrio
devoted
Two
to slave
Tubes.
labor.
He's a mercenary
Intel
pilot
suggests
who
that some of the
flies
captains there are
alongside his
guerrilla
egg mate,
I should help him.
Benthic. They share the
One of them
nickname
might know how to
derived from the
contact
breathing apparatus
possible.
that
Well,
allows
hold on, wait a minute.
Tognath
The Manish works wonders. I mean, it's a great ship, excellent pilot,
physiology,
but it is not built for close support.
to process
We'll stay here
oxygen
and monitor
atmospheres.
transmissions.
Yeah,
We'll
because
level intercepting
Idrio
checkpoints.
Two Tubes is in, he's with Saw Gerrera, and he's in the, I think Idrio is, he's in Rogue One, and then his egg mate, Tognath Two Tubes, is with the Freedom Fighters in Solo, a Han Solo story. He was doing something on my laptop, did I miss something? No, just what Hazard Creeper said, I don't want to repeat that. Oh, let's go find Two Tubes, let's see if he's here. Could be this tall guy.
Heard Saw's hoping to find
That's
some
a
news of
Wookiee.
Tarful at the refinery.
That's
A report
a
came in this morning that he's been
that's
seen
a
in the
weird looking
Shadowlands.
Wookiee. That's what? That's gonna haunt my nightmares.
One Imperial
What
transmission pinned
what is
him near a
happening?
Wookiee village, as if there
He's
aren't
got a bit of
hundreds
mud there on the
those
side
in
of his
area.
face. Look at
Stormtroopers.
this is making me question everything in my life. This is raising all kinds of like bells are going off in my head right now. Like, look, why is his body language and his overall he reminds me of the Grinch, like the Jim Carrey Grinch, like the Dreamcast game The Grinch. What? Why? What's that eyes? Why are you looking at me like that? Why is this happening? I don't like it. I'm gonna go. It's not Two Tubes. I want to find Two Tubes. Two Tubes here? Oh no. There's another one. That's what you're gonna see. Bright as you die. That's the final moments when everything starts to fade away. That's what you're gonna see. And that's how you know whether or not you're going to the bad place. We're already there. We're already there. Welcome to the bad place, everyone. Two Tubes. Where's two tubes? Okay, let's go up. Safe point? Safe point. That's what we're after right now. Okay. So I guess we can't go inside of that bunker yet, because it looked like it was marked off. Let's go ahead and take one of these stim packs before we utterly bite the dust. This seems like the most likely place to find a safe point. Or to continue the mission, actually. Seems like... Yeah, it seems like this is where we're going to find a bunch of bad guys. Oh my gosh, it's just been there this whole time. It's a freaking gunship. I'm so happy. Should I be listening to these conversations? You're having a conversation?
I used to live there before the Empire came. Do you know it?
I was just there.
Yeah, I've been. It's horrible what happened.
We weren't able to fight back, but here, with the Wookiees, we have a chance. Thank you for standing with us.
You betcha. We've got a data bank now. Just trying to find a safe point here, guys. I'm gonna probably bet that what we're not supposed to do is immediately run back the way we came. But I'm gonna be darned if I'm not gonna try. Yeah, we're probably supposed to progress the plot, as the kids say, and try to move into the facility. So let's go move into the facility. And I don't mean pack up all of our possessions and, you know, sign some change of address forms. I'm talking, let's go into the facility. I guess we could save here, couldn't we, if we just went inside the ship? Oh yeah, this is like an option. Folks, I'm a dummy. I'm the big dumb, as the kids say. Not that this video is targeted at children, obviously. I'm gonna go to sleep now. I'm gonna go to bed. Thank y'all for tuning in. Hazard Creeper, what is it? What? You're so tired? So am I. So am I. Well, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you all for taking time out of your day to listen to me start off with that rant about COPA and about how YouTube is complying, but over-complying, specifically to punish creators for creating content they can't data mine. Don't sleep as long as Sora. I can't. I have work in the morning, unfortunately. But I'm normally, actually, the last few nights I've been falling asleep around this time. I hate to say the reason is I've just kind of have been rushing myself to sleep because when I'm asleep I can't think about YouTube and things. So yeah, I'm normally asleep by right now, and I'm starting to feel that energy go. It was a cool stream. It was, and it was a lot of fun, and I thank you folks for tuning in. And we will continue it. Maybe. I don't know, if I can finish Dragon Quest XI's, we might do Pokemon Sword Saturday morning. We shall see. Until next time, thank you all for watching. God bless you, and I'll see you later. Mwah!
Thank you so much for joining us during this live stream. If you enjoyed it, please share it with a friend or loved one. They'll enjoy it as well, and thank you are really cool for watching it. Also, big thanks to our patron supporters. Check out the link in the description or head to patreon.com/howdyfolks to find out how you can become a patron or executive producer. Until next time, thank you folks for watching. God bless you, and we'll see you later.